Okay, now that everything's done exploding, should be live on both sides. So let me fill you in real quick on the nightmare that the last few days have been. See, we have this thing around here where annually we have the Formian War, which is to say there's always an ant infestation. It happens every single summer. There's usually small, minor skirmish sort of thing. They show up, they annoy us in one room, we poison them, they go to fucking hell and they die. We move on with our lives. Except, this year, someone decided to write a slightly different script to the Formian War. And we went from, there's like an ant here, to, why is the carpet moving? In the span of a couple of hours. And they got the drop on us so hard that they actually drove us out of about 25% of the house before we even knew they were there. Like, it was a thing. Let's put it that way. Yeah, carpet crawling, swarming, everything. Am I sounding strange? More so than usual? Very strange in what sense? Levels look fine. Yeah, I'm on the Lavalier. Is it doing something weird? Very scratchy. Interesting. Let's reposition it. I'm wearing slightly different clothing. Okay, let's try that. I wonder, I am dressed differently tonight, so I wonder if it doesn't like this clothing. Well, let me know, and worst comes to worst, I'll switch to the other mic on the fly as well, assuming that still works. Okay, interesting. So center on the button-up doesn't work, but apparently the vest? Fine. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Glad we got that addressed early. Yeah, so Formian invasion. I mean, so when we realized we had the ants, we did the usual, and we went after, focus down on anywhere that there's sugary stuff or the usual kind of food supplies that they tend to go for. Like we've been doing this every year for years. We know the playbook, right? But apparently not this time. This time, they actually didn't go for anything sugary or food or anything like that. Instead, they went for everything that you could consider a source of sweat. So, clothes, used blankets, laundry hamper, anything like that. And they hit it hard, and they hit it fast. To the point where, I'm not kidding when I say, holy shit, is the carpet moving? Because we kind of realized that they had that room on lockdown. And they were swarming that way you see in horror movies, where there's just nothing visible of the thing they're on, just ants. They managed to push us out of the master closet, master bedroom, master bath, one of our the gaming closet, and the guest bath. Yeah, they hit that hard. Like I have been doing this dance for years. I have never seen them do this, and I've never seen them do it that fast or that hard. So it took us a bit to figure out what they were specifically going for because it was so unusual. But once we did, around the point that we found them all swarming the hamper as well, I had to put on some rubber gloves to successfully move the hamper where we threw everything into the fucking wash and just killed everything by, drowning and burning it. Then when I went to take the gloves off, I realized, oh, you know what? The gloves are sweaty as hell inside. So I went ahead and I flipped them inside out when I took them off, poisoned the shit out of them, and I left them somewhere for the ants to find. And oh boy, did they find them. And there's a lot less of them now. However, this unfortunately took place over the span of a few days of not sleeping. So most of the weekend and yesterday was spent combating our new Formian roommates, who I think right about now should be deeply regretting their decision. The bait works well, and we're about day 3 of poisoning them with it, so their numbers have dwindled significantly. But suffice it to say, it's made for a real fucking tiring weekend. And then on top of that, we had all the gear checks for night, everything ready, 5:59 p.m. Storm rolls through, power drops, takes out both of our UPSs, flips 3 breakers in the garage. Which is why I'm now quite late to starting the show. Because I had to recheck everything, and half of it was no longer working. And the UPS that's meant to keep this machine on turned the hell off. So, yeah. Happy Tuesday. It's gonna be a fun week. Yes, IRL, EDF, and Helldivers. Oh, it has sucked. Let's put it that way. But on that note, we have game to play, and I decided that
it's a subscriber.
Isometric, thank you for 62 months in that Prime Gaming sub. Welcome back. Chosen, how you doing this evening? Yeah. So, the Celic, one HoboCast. But before we get on to the Celic, while I was shaving down, I had a thought. And I thought for one night, I will do something a little bit more in line with what we're playing. So, the Celic can kick in tomorrow. Tonight, I get to be a Warsaw lad. It felt appropriate. Dressed for the occasion. What the hell is that Yzma-looking Salutor behind Victor? That is our new Salutor, Yzma. I mean Lelik. That's basically Yzma. I guess makes us Krunk. I'll forgive this because yes, that's appropriate. I mean, come on. Also, I watched Quigley Down Under today, so the last Celic I looked at had a little bit more facial hair going on than just the mustache. Very disappointed to find that Magnum PI does not stream on like any service anymore. I wanted to watch a bit of that in preparation. But no. The Almost Goatee looks good. Should have Rasputin on the list next year. Rasputin's is too long. This we can manage. Woke up at 3:40 a.m. for work. Ugh. No thank you. Did y'all launch something today? Alright, let's get into game. We have Salutors now. We filled in a few gaps. We can go finish the murder mystery we were doing. I can pour myself some coffee I desperately need because holy shit, the last few days. Don't want to look like Rasputin, everyone will try to kill you. So weirdly, this is the one game where Rasputin's a good guy. He's very helpful to us and very kind. So it is funny that he featured in 2 separate games I ran this season. Unexpectedly. Oh, thank God for coffee. If you're a student, it means you never die in spite of everyone's attempts. Well, you know, funny story. There was a noble who did succeed in killing him eventually. It was quite the thing. And being noble and having committed murder, they couldn't really do a whole lot to him, so they just sent him out of country for a while. And while he was away, Hollywood apparently made a story out of his events. And this led to some legal repercussion because, well, at that point in time, they didn't put this story is fiction, any resemblance to real people, blah, blah, blah. That was not a thing. But it was by the end of this legal issue. So Rasputin is also partly responsible for that. He features a lot this season, apparently. You look like you're about to tell me you're not left-handed and switch your sword to your other side. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. I don't think I have quite the right hair for that era Manti Patinkin, to be fair. But I do feel like I properly look like a Warsaw lad today. Good almost regal look, ancestral even. That's just all the gray talking.
Look, Vegeta. It's a subscriber.
That's just all the gray, I swear. Strong, thank you for 66 months. Welcome back, man. How are you doing? Was it a group of people? It was... Let's just say the noble was deeply involved in this whole thing. And I think Rasputin was deeply involved in the noble's wife. Something to that effect. Something to that effect. Don't hit the negative. I haven't turned any of that stuff on yet. Oh, you already did. Okay, well, let me connect it. All my shit broke before the show started. Power outage took everything out. I'm way behind because of it. Like 30 minutes back. Oh, ending your weekend on a good note because it's your Sunday? Nice. All right, let's see. I've got my own... There we go. You hit negative. There we go. It still works. Stupid software crap? A little bit. Yeah. Yeah. I was not expecting a storm to blow all my shit up at 5:59 p.m. Which reminds me, since I'm starting totally in a mess and late, there are the socials for anyone who wants to raise some noise for the niche. Always appreciated. And the YouTube side is live if you want to drop by there, slap the like button, and do alert, any of that good stuff. Always appreciated. God, my entire intro is so fucked today. All right, where were we? For those who may have missed it, we acquired new associates. New, glorious associates. So, this is Lelik. This is our Mind Salutor. Finally, we have a Mind Salutor, which we apparently should have gotten much earlier, but we were too busy fucking off doing side content and hunting down this son of a bitch. It was apparently the luck build. Oof. Well, good luck, Ringsong. My anxiety's through the roof now. That's everything going wrong. Yeah, 15 to 75 random. Which is great when you're targeting like the guy with vulnerability and it's like, yeah, it'll do up to 100 and some odd damage, then he goes and fucks up someone else entirely. And like, well, alright, whatever. Lelik is all about focus damage. Also, pursuing Lelik introduced us to Alboritsi, who is now my new favorite person in the game. Because that dude is insane. He is insane to the degree that we thought he was the flaw. He was not. He's just naturally crazy. Alright, so we stopped here because Rasputin just helped us out with the Salutors. So we... Let's see. Imperial Hotel for Svetlana? No, that's not what we're doing. Before we do that, we are going to go finish Horses in the Sky. This blocked us on multiple fronts with Mind Salutor requirements, and we have the Salutor now. So, I want to finish hunting down our serial killer and getting yet another Salutor. I feel that would be a good start to the week. Alright, back to Pavishle. Yes, it is absolutely a mind goblin. Alright, need to get the investigation reopened. I believe there was a bunch of evidence we could not use THAUMATURGE on because we did not have... There we go. Wait, word? I thought it was mind. Word? Really? Could we have come back and done this before it was mind? Well, you know what? Either way, we didn't have that guy until just shortly ago either, so let's go ahead and get the... there's some mind 4. Oh no, I don't have enough points to get up to 5. Damn you! Well. Son of a bitch. Broken bottles. Floor covered in broken glass. A throwing competition without a target. In addition to the bottles, he also threw words full of resignation and bitterness. They were joined in their flight by a sense of duty, the satisfaction of a job well done, and the last shred of heart he once had for the job. He doesn't want to lose it, but can he manage to hold on to it? Well, we know that's the commissioner, but I don't think we have enough to actually reopen the case now.
All the joints in Povishla, you walk into this one again.
Okay, demanding to see him is not going to do us any good. I doubt. And we're still missing something important because we haven't drawn our conclusion because we don't have word 5. Ah, I so thought it was mind blocking us on this. Well, damnation. I wonder if there was a mind somewhere involved in all this, but I do not recall where now. Well, son of a bitch. I guess we're going to go do Crypt Path after all. Back to the hotel in Svetlana. Seems a waste to be stuck in the Shadow Realm after the Hobocast bidding. It saves me from having to see the facial hair for a bit. Oh, well. Timing.
Hello, sweet secret.
Ah, this is the missing mind thing. Hunting crop. Riding crop with a mahogany handle. Mahogany. Mahogany-colored handle, autumn leaves, a fox's bushy tail among the trees. The memory of autumn hunts is covered by dark clouds. Once every expedition was exciting, but now they've become routine. Yet he must keep doing them to retain his place in the court's circle of friends. Who is this related to? Craft. The inability to save oneself from the dullness of everyday life, from the monotony and boredom. Why is human joy so short-lived? Quilting is a laborious technique that both reinforces and embellishes the fabric. The checkered pattern is a timeless classic, and the gingery color brightens up the whole thing. Maybe this will help fight off the melancholy. I see you over there, Reaper. Mahogany. Alright, Svetlana is still in the hotel. Maybe we'll manage to get through the hotel without having to beat the crap out of half the people here this time. On the other hand, am I even allowed to be here anymore? We did sort of beat the hell out of the staff, right? Intended order to max options mind word this? I don't think so. We're doing stuff way out of order, which is why everything's a little bit fucky. We abandoned the crypt path immediately, went and captured a Salutor before we were supposed to, and then got most of the way towards capturing Salutor of a higher rank than the one we didn't even have yet.
Shut up, Snake. Did you think we wouldn't find out?
Идешь с нами.
Oh, apparently. It's Warsaw party time. What's up, man? How's it going, man? How are you this evening?
Gotta shut the door. Garbage blew in.
Okay, well, wow, that didn't take... I haven't even spoken yet. All I have done is clear my throat. And I'm staring down 2 swords and 2 rifles. This dude is a magnet for violence. Oh, well, shit. Should probably verify what my, Oh, right, we have the new plant attack. We can stick in another double. Well, having that speed of the next Salutor's action is nice, but that's a slow ability in the first place. We could just have it hit a lot harder. That only lasts for 1 round. Increase damage by an additional 100% if the enemy is in the suffering state. Oh my, really? That's pretty nice. We do tend to like making people suffer. Okay, you can do that. Alright, what do we have here? Because I was not expecting to wind up in this much shit already. Oh. Cannot see his planned... Can't see anyone's planned attacks. Oh boy, okay. Alright, we need Bukovac to disable his trait. Hope here to disable his. Oh man, it makes it hard to break their focus. Damage reduction, break that with Lelik. And just unpredictability. What is going on here? What? I didn't do anything! You're playing it, it's on sight run? Ugh. I do not like this. Fine. Alright, Bukovac to break his. Up here to break his. Well, that's easy. Up here can just go right after his focus. It'll crack him immediately. Alright, that'll take his thing out immediately. And that leaves the question of what we want to do. Guy's focus will break once Bukovac hits him, but I think we should just kill him faster than that. Could go a little bit slow and do 2 planned attacks. Or we go in fast and see about interrupting him. To be fair, probably fear the 2 at the back more. What with the whole having large guns thing. Let's go for... the double planned attack. Actually, no, I want to increase my damage, so... Alright, Upir will crack his focus quick. See if we can slip a couple quick attacks in, maybe break his move. Alright, so he can now be concussed or whatever else we feel like doing. Who has a more ooh, hang on. Lower everyone's focus? Well, it won't really affect the one guy, though. 75% chance to kill. I'd rather go for a guaranteed kill. I mean, we could do the random big hits. Ooh, he'll apply suffering to everyone, though. That's solid. Because we can do a few things off of the suffering. We give him a quick punch as well to make sure that he definitely dies. Nope, nope, he killed him before I even got my swing. Well, you go, big scary boy. Alright, now the guys are suffering. Mr. McShooty here is about to hit us, but... No. You... Bird's a bit too slow to get to them. Alright, we could actually interrupt him. We'd only get 1 off of his focus, though. Remove all negative status effects from me and transfer them to enemy. Fun. Protects me against anything being inflicted for a round. Also kind of neat. Lelik plays very differently from the others. see. Now, who still needs... Yeah, he needs Lilik to crack his. Needs Vukovac to crack his. How fast can you move for us, Vukovac? Quick Hal would take it out. More worried about the guys with the guns than anything, though. Or if we can... No, they're all inside the round. Alright, gonna hope for the interrupt. If not, we'll just stack some more suffering on him to dot him out. Surprisingly less damaging of a rifle shot than I expected, but certainly a lot of focus damage. Alright, well the suffering will eat that dude. We don't need to do anything else to him. You, though, need to get Lelikt. Alright, that'll break his stuff and interrupt his action entirely. We'll let Lelikt take care of that. We, I think, will just give this guy a workover. Gotta appreciate anyone with the balls to punch a man with a sword. Earth punch for great justice. Well, now it's just me and him. Pistol for the finish. Well, what can I say? Every time we come here, we kill the party. Every damn time. Attacker's hat. Red Bear but clean. The hat smells of a freshly printed tabloid. Boils with curiosity about the Sofia Skalin scandal. Because after all, might Rumyantseva reveal a tidbit of information during the interrogation? Information that could be passed on to the Governor General Skalin and thus garner his favor. Sometimes you need to shoot first and ask questions later, but that's it. Every time we show up for the party here, we kill it. Attacker's wallet. In the wallet of one of the attackers, I found the ID of an Okrana officer. Maybe I'll use the document for my own purposes. I don't know what purpose that'll be, but I'll take it. Make sure they got nothing else in here. Man, playing this kind of ISO RPG stuff kind of gives me the itch to go back to Wasteland 3. Svetlana's letters. A bundle of letters from the Russian ambassador in Vienna. They contain criticism of the Empire. Letters are covered with the hoarfrost of cold calculation. Its flowers blossom in a pattern on the sheets of paper, expressing a thought as clear as a shard of ice. Hand over the letters to a superior, put a noose around the traitor's neck, accept a promotion, be appreciated. For once. It appears the attacker suffered a severe case of ligma. The attack on Svetlana, our conclusion. The Okrana officers came for Sofia Skalin, but stayed because of Svetlana's letters. Showing the correspondence to the authorities would have meant the noose for the aristocrat, bringing the officers one step closer to their coveted promotions. As long as they kept climbing that career ladder, the cost didn't matter.
No what, doigrałaś? If you hadn't shown up here. I need a moment. Leave me.
Yeah, no. So, let's ask about the Okrana.
Why are the Orana after you?
Evidently, they got tired of sending threatening letters. Or maybe it's because my last soirée ended with a scandal about the Governor General's daughter. I think they're looking for someone to blame.
But you had nothing to do with what happened to Sofia.
I know, But how can you be sure?
Because I did it?
Truth be told,
Yeah, Victor.
there was a wild Salutor at the party. Anyway, if I hadn't caught him, then Samira...
Your father was right about you.
Don't you dare!
No, don't you dare. You're the one who caused the trouble, so you're going to arrange my safe transportation to Vienna. Is that clear?
Yes.
Good. And now forgive me, but I have no intention of staying here a moment longer. Where may I await your return?
At the Nadarzyńskis.
Perfect. Can we leave immediately?
Well... Oops, lost her travel papers and her... I mean, I did fuck up her party, to be fair. I owned up to it. Hey Newton, how's it going? Haven't paid attention to the latest Hobocast and I'm amazed. Well, technically the winner is the Selic, which is really just the mustache. I decided to do this for one night just to be more game appropriate. So I kind of want to keep doing it, but Selic is what actually won, so I really should go down to that, put on the Hawaiian shirt, and oh, just for you, Claymore, I believe we had a brief chat about these before Hobocast started, so yeah, the Magnum PI will include some aviators, just for you. Also, while digging through all that stuff, I found a monocle.
Come on, I'll hail you a carriage.
Wait, my travel chest. I never go anywhere without it. I'd feel safer if you rode with me to the Nadarzyńskis.
If I'm going to help you, I first have to visit the place where a friendship was born, and more than one hope died, where the gods of chaos lounge amid the absinthe fumes.
A bar?
Что?
I need to go to the London bar.
Just hurry, please.
Feel like the beard works for the outfit? That's why I did it. I was shaving down to just do the Selic, and I was like, you know, I bet I could pull off a look appropriate to the game just for a night. Of course, if we're going to the London bar, you know what that means. We get to go see Abarizzi. Oh, but I also have some inspiration for the tailor, which means a new outfit, so I should probably do that, because that's more important, right? Right? Clothing is definitely more important. Oh, actually, I can just... Tailor's somewhere in this area already. Yeah, that or it's guiding me to something. What are you? The Fashion Review, February 1905. The ball season is in full swing, but apart from fancy evening-wearing costumes, this issue also presents winter coat cuts. This winter, heavy quilted fabrics and thick furs will be a good choice. The special supplement previews what will be worn in the spring, fashionable accessories fresh from Paris, checkered vests, and brownish-red fallards. Yes, give me more points. I need to get my mind up. I was just going to go see the tailor and give him inspiration, but apparently I got led to more inspiration for him. Slightly different than it intended. Writing on a wall. Voronin Russian pig. Fuck off. Oh, hey. That's our... uncle? I think? That's troubling. He did contact us. We should check on him at some point. Fashion is always endgame, so time to fashion? Apparently so. No, 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 not a London bar, Reaper. The London bar. You won't find a London bar here. This is Warsaw. But there is a place called the London bar. But you are right, there will definitely be brawls there. It's a wonderfully violent place. I believe it was home to a very unpleasant round of Russian roulette. Do indicate which one takes me where I want to go. Not that one. Ah, it's the double because one of them will lead me to a different area. Gotta see the tailor, get her new outfit. The entertaining blonde guy whose name I'm not even going to try and spell. Algoritzi. Yeah, he's great. I like him. It's dangerous.
Mr. Shulsky, come in. What's new?
Alright, new inspiration, sir.
I've got some fresh ideas for you.
I see what it is you are getting at, but the collection still seems to have some missing pieces. Please, keep looking. We need bold concepts, unusual combinations. I'm counting on you. Meanwhile, I shall attend to my work. Please, excuse me.
That the beard certainly makes you more hideous. You know the beard is the part that's normally here, right? Even outside of Hobocast? Tell me how you really feel. Look like a villain from a black and white TV era. Sadly, I don't have black and white as an... Wait, actually, do I have... Hold on. I might be able to... Ah. There we go. Now, how's that? Is that appropriately black and white for you? Am I villainous enough now? That'll do. Now, technically, if we really wanted, I actually have a way that I could do this and not black out the game at the same time. It's a little bit cheaty, but I could do it. In fact, let's just see how this looks. There is game, that is good. And let's grab... There we go. How about that? There, now I am appropriately black and white, and the game is not. This does mess with other things, though, be warned. There we go, that's the look. Shall I just do this for the rest of the night? Yes, this is one of the things that goes weirdly wrong. It does not like party time, because party time turns me the same color I'm chroma keying. To be fair, party time turns me every color, so can't really avoid that, can I? All right, okay, let's go with this. Oh, still need something else for another outfit. My audio. Ah, that's why. Let's fix you, you, and you. There we go. Okay, fixed it. There we go. Adding this to the list of color options to be amusing if possible. It is on my list, but to do it, there's a bit of work I gotta do. It's not a small thing to accomplish, but I've got to basically section part of the screen functionally out within 3D space to not be affected by shaders. So it's actually on my list to try and do for the next go round. Alright, I believe we have some new outfits. What do we have? Is this our new one? Exclusive pattern. Shades of Grandiosity. Oh, man, that's actually pretty good on us. Not bad, not bad. I still think I'm going to keep the green coat, though, or the green shirt, though, just because. Oh yeah, it definitely inverts the blacks and the whites when it negatives, if I'm already black and white. Technically, the black and white is actually being done external to Unreal. It's being done by OBS. The capture window for Unreal is being black and white. Mostly black and white. I'm curious. Hold up. Interesting that the lights. Huh, yeah. Interesting that these don't actually black and white when you black and white it. I wonder why. That would be an OBS question, not an Unreal question. Alright, I can circle back on some of that later. Verona needs our assistance. We could see him. Still waiting for events to unfold, or Upir tells us more. Well, let's stay on the critical path for the moment. Mostly because it means I get to go to a bar and see Alvarizzi. And who's going to say no to that? Now, CLZ is an EA Sports character you got to pay to unlock. That's right. No pay, no play. I figured out how this all works. I do like, though, that it gives me just a little bit of outline. Unlike normal, you have a slightly better idea of where I am. All right, Alvarizzi, let us talk. Give me hand. Oh, my back's killing me, my knees are cracking, my neck hurts. Yeah, I just need to get up early and stop eating out. Oh, God. Anyone else just being attacked here? All right, buddy.
A few days, Mr. Digits. A few days. You see this guy?
Mr. Negis, I'll pay it back, I swear. They're running tomorrow at Makoto Racetrack. I'll win. Deal?
We had one as long as you paid your dues.
I'm begging you.
Quit your bawling. You'll get tear stains on my rug. It's Persian. You look tired. Want a coffee?
Yes. Okay, no, you know what? Yes.
Always glad for a coffee. Can I interrupt you for a second? I'm in a rush.
I'm just sorting something out with this cow face here who doesn't pay on time. Where should we start? Teeth or knees?
Please, don't let him. I only owe 12 rubles.
I'm not covering the debt. I'm not doing that. I don't know the dude. You got yourself into debt. It's your goddamn problem.
You'll make it up to me. Every kopieka.
Yes, I'll repay it all. Thank you, Mr. Negis.
We're not saying goodbye yet. The boys will take you to stage 2 of our little chat. Get him out of here. So, how'd you take it? Black or cream and sugar?
Black, strong, no sugar.
Good man.
Tell me what brings you here.
There's a certain woman who would like to disappear from Warsaw. Conventional transportation isn't an option.
What exactly do you mean by disappear?
I'm not talking about murder.
I don't want to kill her.
It's
But I have to.
Warsaw, Victor. We have a lot of options. We can ship her out of the country, send her to a brothel, kill her, and use the corpse to fertilize geraniums. So be careful what you wish for.
I'm looking for safe and discreet transportation to Vienna. On the double quick.
Sadly, the shivs can't help. That's not our line. Passport policy is a nightmare, and smuggling will get you the news. not worth it. But I know a man, Javier something or other. Although finding him might be tricky.
Of course. Okay, so tell me about this man.
You know anything more about this Javier fellow?
He's a legend. He smuggled socialists, contraband. Recently, he hid 7 kilos of TNT inside biographies on Scowan.
Damn.
Why is he so hard to find?
Because he's the best at what he does.
You know where I can find him?
Thank the gods of chaos that you've got a great buddy like me. There are rumors going around that Javier's staying on one of the boats on the river. It's called the Malenka. I'd start there.
Thanks. I'll head off.
Not so fast. Have you been to Povishla since you got back from your travels?
Yes, I'm trying to solve a murder there. You've already had the occasion. Mm-hmm. Yes, I have. I'm trying to find a serial killer there.
Yes, as it happens. A rather unique neighborhood. Fishermen, porters, and craftsmen, all trying to make ends meet.
Is that all you've noticed?
More or less.
Stuff goes on there that make your blood curdle. The locals can't stand outsiders and protect their own. Don't go around grilling random people.
Thanks.
Too
I
late.
can handle it from here.
Your coffee.
Alright. Oh, the price of friendship quest expires soon. Okay, so we actually just got warning that one of our time limit ones will go. Okay, so we're gonna deviate and we're gonna go do this because apparently whatever we're doing next is not going to permit us to continue this. So, very kind of the game to actually tell us this as opposed to us just whoops passing the line and not knowing it. 3 would have been great. Something or other is an unusual name. I don't know. I feel like something or other has been most names I've tried to pronounce in this. Stuck in the Shadow Realm? Nah. I'm just at a point living between life and death. You know, called working for a living. Okay, we're going to go and we're going to see Veronin. Then we'll come back and do other things. But for now we need us some Veronin. Apparently I need to wait for a certain time of day. I don't know what time of day, or... Oh, no, I guess I'm just going to wait here for him.
Hi, Victor. Something held me up. Have you been waiting long? Just a moment. Welcome back to our favorite square. A lot of good memories,
Why is it always the finding the person's tricky and never, oh, they're just next door? Because anybody worth finding is not easy to find, and that's why we're niche.
That's true. I do have fond memories of this place. You were so small. You, Ligia, and Petya would always race from the droshky to the booth. And then we'd hold up the entire line until we finally decided what filling we wanted in our donuts. And Ligia would always rush you. That's because she only likes them with plum. Who does that? Anyway, I'm guessing you need my help. You truly are your father's son. To the point. To the point. All right. It's about a certain incident at the Imperial Hotel.
What did I do now? Do you mean a certain party? Is there a party? Did I have anything to do with it?
Is it about the confusion that's supposedly aroused during one of the recurrent soirees? Do you know what happened there? No, not at all. I wasn't there. Good. Because the party you know nothing about attracted the interest of several important figures. I'm just saying. But that's not what I wanted to talk about. It's about Petya. And the Imperial Hotel, a boy, fell from a balcony and he's dead. Those hyenas from the Warsaw Courier have already jumped on it. How is it linked to Pietia? Is he alright?
Yes, he's fine. But you see, that wretched balcony is part of his apartment.
Article from the Daily Courier. A young man lost his life during a drinking bout at a hotel. According to the article, he was friends with my cousin, Petya Veronin.
I didn't know Pietia lived at the Imperial. He didn't mention it when I saw him at the funeral.
He rents an apartment. Says he's more comfortable that way. Closer to his friends. You know, I'd like to be more in touch with him.
You're not very close?
Since losing Helena, it's been up and down between us. My work kept me from devoting enough attention to him. Maybe I was too lenient with him.
Well, at least it's a party we didn't do the killing at. This time. Oh my god, have I burned through my coffee already? Yep. Apparently it's just going to be that kind of night.
Who was the guy who died?
Ludwik Krajewski. He and Pietia were from two different worlds. You know, the Krajewskis are... they're not wealthy.
There's nothing wrong with that, but how did he and Pietia meet?
That you'll have to ask my son.
Ludwig's death. Ludwig Krajewski was killed at the Imperial Hotel. His family is reportedly already being pestered by the press. They can comment on the incident. Pay them a visit if I want to learn more. Yeah, we were in the cause of the debacle this time. I mean, be fair. Just because he fell from that balcony doesn't mean he didn't start the fall from higher up. Maybe I threw him out of a window at the other party and he just happened to hit that balcony on the way down.
And what role exactly am I here to play, Uncle?
Do what you do best. Use your powers to find out how Ludwig's death is connected to Pietia. With all due respect to Stasio, I don't want to make the same mistake judging my only son as he did. I want to know the truth, whatever it is. And those Krajewskis. I know the press is trying to contact them. I fear that without your help, they might publish something untrue.
I'll go see Pietia. And where can the Krajewskis be found?
They live in a courtyard-facing apartment of a tenement house, near the Imperial.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. Thank you. Go. I stay here for a while.
I don't recall defenestrating anyone at that particular party, but to be fair, it doesn't mean that I didn't. It was a very busy party. So we have a few different... No, Bukovac is still our only deed Salutor that we know of. We should be able to get Morana really soon. If I can just get one more Thaumaturgy point, we can go get the fifth point of Word, and then hopefully we can wrap that up. I'm sure we'll get it during this quest, and if not, odds are finishing that would give me one. Those usually do. But for the moment, stay on this. I bet we'll wind up with enough. Since I'm apparently running out of drink fast. Give me one moment here. I'm going to go grab myself a fresh drink before I blow through the remainder of that coffee and then sit here and salivate for the rest of the stream. One moment, I'll be right back. Alright, thank you for your patience. I was going to grab the science mug for my water, but you know what? I had to grab something a little bit more game appropriate again. There we go. Always remember to stay hydrated. All right. Well, let's start with our cousin, who we apparently once shot. Accidentally. I'm starting to question how many terrible things we do were accidents, though. We just kind of seem like that kind of person. Oh good, the Imperial. Third time's a charm. Maybe this time we won't get a fight with anyone?
Mr. Shulsky, hello. Shall I inform the authorities and hospitals, or shall I wait? Your last visit has become somewhat of a legend.
This time it'll be quiet, I promise. I'm here to see Pyotr Voronin.
Is Master Voronin moving out by any chance?
I don't know. He's got your number. I know! I walk in. So, authorities and hospitals, do we need them? And I don't even know if he's referring to the... I don't know if he's referring to the party or what just happened.
Not that I know of. Why should you care?
The gatherings that the young master deigns to organize are rather noisy and bothersome. The guests have been complaining. Some have left.
Never mind. Where can I find our pest?
Room 213, second floor. You've been there already.
Wait. The concierge's opinion of Petya. According to the concierge, Petya makes life difficult for the hotel's guests and employees. I mean, I knocked out some of the guests and employees last time. Complaint. Dear sirs, I would like to inform you that my wife and I are forced to shorten our stay at the hotel if the situation does not change. Peaceful rest has recently become impossible here due to the noise coming almost all night, every day. The flat on the first floor, where, as we have heard, Mr. Voronin lives. In addition, there are people of dubious provenance in the vicinity of his flat in the evenings. The only solution for people who care about peace and their reputation is to get far away from such excesses as soon as possible, because we're boring. Which we will do if you do not do something about it now. Yours sincerely, Alexander Ivanov. I mean, to be fair, no one wants that kind of noise at a fucking hotel. But I'm sorry, the fleeing the excesses is just so weak. Okay, I think I see bloodstains already.
So, same thing tonight, gentlemen?
You bet. I'll get some cognac. It will help relax the atmosphere.
Alright, dipshit cousin, what have you been up to?
Who's this guy?
It's just my cousin. Hello, Victor. Meet Thomas and Franz. Did you miss me?
Did you miss me? Well, not when we went hunting, apparently. I'm gonna keep being prideful because it's funny
I'd like
for
to
me.
have a word with you. I've heard you're in trouble.
It was Papa who sent you, wasn't it? I told him to stay out of this. Tomas, Franz, show my cousin the door.
Okay, to be fair, I said 2 sentences this time. It's better than last time where I cleared my throat and immediately fought 4 guys. So maybe if I say more, I fight less people. Alright, 80% damage reduction. Opier knocks it off. First attack on him casts a hidden negative state on attacker. And invulnerability to negative traits. Book of Watch to disable. Okay, look, you guys... I'm just gonna kick your asses out the window. Actually, they look like they're gonna punch me real fucking hard, judging from the projected damage. So, let's get you some suffering. And maybe some extra suffering? Do 2 points of damage to him. That'd only bring him down to 3, but... let's go for suffering break. Bit of a rowdy. I am no such thing. Literally, I went to someone's apartment tonight, I cleared my throat, and 4 guys attacked me. I just draw trouble. That's all. Alright. That will track his focus nicely, and will also break his move. Now, let's see. My next hit's going to be a big one. Give this guy a quick punch in the face. Oh, he's got damage reduction going, though, I think. So let's make him suffer. Let's get around that. Ow, that was my face. Gotta admit, that was quite the punch, guy. Alright, well, we did interrupt the other one. Now the question is... Oh, that is a lot of damage. That man is very toast. On the other hand... Oh, but he's got 80% damage reduction versus if it hits the other one, so it won't really do much. Alright, let's do Dead Man's Wailing. Haven't seen it yet. Did my chicken just bitch slap that man to death? I think it did. Well, go chicken. Alright, well, Pierre, go ahead and please break this man's focus along with his resistance. Okay, and while he's suitably terrified, let's finish the job with... Beat him to Vukovac? Maybe, it's always fun. Beat him with the chicken? That was pretty amusing. But no, I think... Let's choke him out with a snake.
As you can see, I can be stubborn.
Congratulations. Franz and Thomas are tough customers. Well, speak up. I don't have all day.
Is this ghost Pokemon? A little bit, yes. I am collecting some sort of purgatorial Pokemon in the form of flaws. I'm a deeply flawed man.
What happened that night, from your point of view?
Thanks, cousin. It's hard for me to talk about it. He was my friend. We were having fun. Whiskey, cigars, and other amusements. Ludwig got drunk and went out on the balcony. He yelled something about wanting to get higher, even higher. And then there was a scream and a shriek from down below. I stepped out onto the balcony and Ludwig... he was down there, dead.
Oh, sorry. Supreme Commander Ike Oakfield, I only just saw your question. I did not catch any of it. I caught some of the announcements through Discord. People just posting what was going on there, but I pretty much just stopped watching any of the gaming events. Rarely ever actually care about anything that's being talked about. And most announcements that are big enough to show up at any sort of game show are probably not going to be anything I'm playing anyways. Alright, we're missing something, so we gotta poke around here a bit.
How do you want to end it? Your friend is dead. He was someone's son.
Yes, the Krajewskis. I know they're poor, but I can help them with that.
They say the press is interested in them.
I've heard. I'm not worried about myself, but it may damage Papa's reputation. And it could take a toll on the Krajewskis too. I want to protect them. Money is no object.
I think we're gonna have to poke around in here a bit.
Let me take a look around.
As you wish.
Haha, knocked your friends out. Obviously it wants us to go out on the balcony, but let's see if there's anything else. Lock, stock, and barrel matchbox. Package is drenched, hardly possible to make out the name of the bar. The box still bears a trace of warmth. A break at work, small flame lights a cigarette, small flicker of hope glows in the soul. The waitress drifts off into a dream world. She sees herself in a white dress and veil with her head held high, valued at last. Oof. You tend to be a connoisseur of the obscure hidden gems of the industry. I'll take that as a compliment, thank you. I am more often than not just looking for stuff a little bit outside of normal. I mean, I still play some stuff that's closer to mainstream. You know, I ran Metaphor, Atlas big release kind of deal. But yeah, more often than not, I'm looking sleeping in a bathtub. I assume sleeping, possibly dead. Yeah, more often than not, I'm looking for a different experience. Hairpin lost on a hotel balcony. She'd wanted to fix her hair. Fingers suddenly became stiff and her body was seized by a spasm. The metal pin was electrified with terror. The second that destroyed 2 lives imprinted itself on the small ornament, turning it into an artifact of pain. Huh. The hotel tragedy. At the time of Ludwig's death, someone else was on the balcony, a witness. A woman, most likely a waitress in the Lock, Stock, and Barrel bar. And shoes. Shoes are arranged in neat row in front of the balustrade. The soles emanate with shaky excitement. One step on the balustrade, one step toward a new life. Man was filled with joy. He would be able to provide a better life for his beloved and his family. He had just signed a document, so everything was on paper. Yeah, I've seen stuff I haven't considered or seen from you. That's what we go for. Which unfortunately also makes it kind of difficult to grow anymore. Like, the side effect of looking for games people aren't looking for is people aren't looking for them. But if we didn't do stuff like that, we never would have found Oreshka, right? Alright, gotta check on the family as well. Oh, I have an option to make them accept Petya's money? Oh, I don't know. That sounds kind of... I don't know. That sounds a little sketchy. I don't know that I want to be forcing people to take someone's money after their son died. Alright, let's check in on the Krajewskis. See if we can dig up there as well. Oh, it's the Pret. Oh, I'm probably going to wind up beating the crap out of this guy, aren't I?
Nobody's home?
They are. They just won't answer the door. Tobias Fagin, the Warsaw Courier.
Maybe they want to mourn their son in peace rather than talk to the press.
What are you looking for here?
Information. But I think my methods are more effective.
Then maybe I will leave, and later you can share something. Deal?
I mean, don't make enemies of the press if we don't have to.
All right. If I learn anything interesting, I'll share it with you.
Great. It's a deal. I will hold you to your word.
You chased him away? Glory be. Thank you. Please, come in before he gets back. Let me at least offer you some tea.
I thought we punched press.
Thaumaturge
Well,
never fails me.
Apparently we don't
There
punch
is
press
something
here. So I have punched construction workers, I have punched hotel staff, I have punched hotel party guests, I have punched Russian deserters, local indigents. I probably punched damn near everything except for the press and a horse at this point. And I'm not entirely convinced that I haven't punched a horse at some point. Yeah, fortunately, interesting subjective, and I find everything very boring. Sorry, it was British interesting, which means it wasn't. Hotel party guests absolutely deserved, though. That was fun. Drunks need to find some sobers to punch. This is true, I've definitely punched some drunks. Maybe some sobers. Only thing from ONL that made me really excited was the teaser trailer for Fallout Season 2. Super excited for that because New Vegas is my favorite Fallout lore area. Is that what they're focusing Season 2 on? I haven't even watched Season 1. I will eventually, at some point, probably. Need to find a horse to punch then, just so we can verify we've definitely done it. Oh, trying to interact with the thing there, not leave. Oh, with a fur collar. A coat sewn at a well-known tailor on Prozhna Street. Black wool hugs the perfectly finished line of the collar. Expensive buttons still radiate with a faint glow of Parisian lights. The beauty of the intention is covered with dust. The gift wasn't chosen to make someone happy. The owner simply got bored with the out-of-fashion piece of rubbish. Someone's hand-me-down. Why do I'm not near the exit! Stop making me leave. Broken plate. Every shard of the plate tossed with fury radiates with a sense of injustice. A lifetime of hard work taking care of his family. He didn't deserve such immense suffering. Sharp shards feel stuck in the throat and throttle with each heartbeat. Monster Hunter Wilds and 14 have their crossover collab, which you expected. Yeah, had a feeling they'd probably do something like that again. I actually straight up deleted Wilds from my PS5 the other day. Don't know that I see myself coming back. Just wasn't worth my time. Photo of a young... Oh, no, come back. There we go. Photo of a young woman. Photo shows a young woman posing in a photography studio. A look frozen in time. Love portrayed with a rich man's money. A piece of delight cropped to fit the frame. Paper reflects the light and thoughts of the beloved wrapped around the photograph like a halo around the head of a saint. Crumpled bill, high medical bill, and annotation of debt. Amounts keep appearing on more and more pieces of paper written as dead strings of digits. The paper has been crumpled up by weary hands with a corner warped by wet tears. Helplessness and despair pass through the heart in waves, each one more dizzying. Ugh. That sounds awful. I'll talk to you in a moment, sir. Let me keep examining your place. Okay, take it the wife's not doing well. Well, I'm clearly intruding. Hunters may have to deal with larboard and starboard. That's a dead easy thing, though.
Come in. Would you like some tea? My name's Krajewski. Zygmunt.
Viktor Shulski, thank you. Maybe later. I have a question.
Is it about Ludwig? Since you brushed that news hound off. All right. Ask away.
I feel like there's a non-zero chance Victor's punched a horse back when he was relatively insane prior to the game's start. We definitely had our issues. Alright, let's first ask about the journalist.
Do you get invaded by the press often?
Not a day passes without someone knocking at the door. sniffing around, reopening wounds, looking for a scoop. But each one of them also promises money. We're not wealthy, and after Ludwig's death, we have even less.
You could use some money now.
Sure, but I really don't know what I could tell the news hounds.
That's enough.
Well, we could offer him Petya's money. That's free, but let's ask about the other stuff first. Please do not fist the horse. I make no promises. I will do what this game asks of me.
Can I ask you about Ludwig's belongings?
You've looked around by now?
Well, we'll just work our way down. Photograph first.
I found a photo of a young woman. Who is she?
This is Hannah, Ludwig's sweetheart. They had been seeing each other for a while. She was here not long ago, after what happened.
Whoa, what a weird-looking Mass Effect.
Thank you for the bits, Phil. Much appreciated. You know, it's funny, we passed up an opportunity to punch some press earlier, so it is a very weird Mass Effect in that regard. Kara, you aren't a fisting artist in this game? Counter-argument, Reaper. Have we not been fisting gentlemen since this game began?
An elegant men's coat. Is it Ludwig's?
I don't have the heart to sell it. Ludwig liked it so much. Pietja gave it to him.
I've seen the doctor's bill.
I think this is trash.
I mean, main character is rather sophisticated.
Thank you for the bits again, Bill. Yeah? Yes, we are. We dress well, we drink well, and our combat tactics are absolutely sophisticated. You know what, Claymore? I'll take that just because it's one that'll come up and people be like, wait, what? Context is a crutch. So much for accuracy, right? Hey Luna, we'll try to keep you entertained in the waiting room. Like the black and white? It all felt appropriate tonight. Also, Quatorius, what is the flavor of the... I didn't get a chance to ask this earlier because the storm fucked up everything and threw up my entire intro. What is the flavor tonight? And why do I feel like the answer is going to be an EDF quote given this weekend? Let's finish the game in front of us before we think about killing ourselves. Yep. Yep. Thanks, Quatorius. That is the right level of inspiration tonight.
Did Ludwig live here with you?
Not much recently. Pietja kept inviting him to all kinds of places. Parties, dances, horse racing.
Did it happen often?
What? Pietja's invitations? Yes. I would tell him Ruskies were not appropriate company for him.
Perhaps Ludwig was impressed with it all.
You bet. But if you ask me, Pietja was using Ludwig so that others would admire him for spending time with a poor man.
We've got,
there you have it.
Indications where we might be on the trail of another Salutor. Petya's purpose. According to Siegmund, Petya used his relationship with the poor Ludwig to build up his image. A profitable relationship. Ludwig and Petya's relationship was quite complicated. Petya's goal was to show others that he was magnanimous because he was friends with a poor boy. Ludwig, on the other hand, wanted to give his fiancée a good life thanks to his friend's support. He was also impressed by the company of the young Veronin.
That's enough.
I'm gonna offer him the money and see what he says. I'm not gonna force the issue, but I hope this doesn't make him angry.
Mr. Krajewski, is there a sum of money that could, at least to some extent, make up for the loss of Ludwig.
No money can undo what happened.
That's fair.
But it might solve other problems. I will insist.
One more thing.
That's enough.
One more thing, what? I don't... What?
I mean, fisting's more of a hobby. What with spooky ghosts doing the fisting for us?
Thank you for the bits, Ross Kirby. I mean, you're not wrong. Especially Bukovac. Oh, yeah. Okay, well... That was a little bit weird connection in the conversation there. He said one more thing, we said that's enough, and neither of us really progressed anything that was going on there. So I have no idea what's going to happen with the money or not. I guess we'll continue on. So the red aura around his head, it's not so much that we've detected a Salutor with him, but more that we're on the thread of something connected to a Salutor. Usually not the person who has the flaw, but someone who knows the person with the flaw. Like we saw that around Bethelana when we talked to her at her party before we cornered Sophia and found her flaw. Bukovac is more of a biting type. Actually, surprisingly, the one fistiest one we might have so far is actually the bird. Because, man, that thing's broken focus attack, it seriously threw hands.
Goodbye.
Interesting. I can talk to him again about the money thing, but can I really?
What now, sir?
No, I can't.
Goodbye.
I didn't see any indication of other chat options there, so... Everything else puts us outside, so off we go.
For being the best fist, that gives pulling teeth out of a chicken's thumb a whole new meaning.
Thank you for the bits, Bill. What the hell, dudes? Yeah, Oop here is all like, get off my lawn, cane smacking, and then occasionally stabbing people. Bukovac, a lot of screaming and biting faces.
Mr. WS, what's the hurry? You didn't introduce yourself, but I have my own ways of getting to the truth. WS. Viktor Shulsky. Are you one of those Shulskis? Stanisław's son?
No, what do you want?
Our little deal, remember?
Okay, we can talk about the situation, we can talk about their relationship, we can say we didn't determine anything, or we can put him off. I don't like him. We did make a deal, but I don't like him much. Well, unfortunately, nothing was interesting.
I didn't learn anything new.
Too bad. I'm afraid in tomorrow's newspaper people will read that thaumaturgy is a scam. In that case, until next time, Mr. W.
Okay, but no one cares. So, bye. Does have a rancid vibes. Yeah. Yeah, we may have made a deal with him, but he doesn't seem like the kind of person worth keeping a deal with. It seemed like good press, maybe. But that guy screams vulture, so no. Huh. I know more about the... Oh, no, more about the families right here. Candle burning slowly on an improvised altar dedicated to Ludwig. The flame hisses treacherously. Grief over the death of a child bites and slowly sucks the blood. Especially at night, when Maria's raspy breathing can also be heard. Siegmund knows that he will soon place a second candle on the altar, and his heart will shatter into a million pieces. Oh, that family is coming apart at the seams. Ugh. The Krajewskis are in a difficult situation. Ludwig has died, which is worse than the already seriously ill Maria's condition. Medical costs are too high for Siegmund to bear. I wonder if that gives me what I need to make him take the money. If I thought this was just paying for silence or something, I would not care. But, that dude's rock bottoming out. Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay, that might be... might be a little bit dirty. We can have up here do the job for us. It's... yeah... I confess I'm a little torn. I'm gonna do it just because we've been a prideful asshole this whole game. But it does, yeah.
What now, sir?
Break through Siegmund's stubbornness to make him accept the money.
You want justice for your son, but your wife is dying. You have no choice. That's why you will take the money I'm offering.
I'll accept the money.
And you won't tell anyone about it, especially the press.
No one.
Okay. Okay, it's not great, but I'm going to accept it on the grounds that we never said, like... It's not being treated as hush money. You know? And since it's not being treated as hush money, I'm less concerned. Alright, so we need to go to the Lock, Stock, and Barrel, which is the place where we played Russian roulette with Dennis. Which means I'm probably going to get into another fight. There's no escape. It's like, I get you have your pride, but man, your wife is dying. Take the money, treat her, honor her. Yeah. Yeah, we did have to kind of break in a little bit to do it. Alright, things to look for. Hanya's apron. An apron with the name Hana. Hana or Hanya? Okay, so the name Hana and Hanya are both on here. Tension is another thread in the linen fabric of the apron. Nervous impulses run through the material. Being so close to the body, it has taken over the stress pulsating from the violent movements of its owner. Here on the apron, it seems that Hanya is the witness I'm looking for. Oh, I guess that's all I needed to search up in here.
Beer.
Coffee. Yeah.
I'd like to ask about Hanya.
Hey, Zdenek! There's a stalker here asking about Hanya. Grab your buddies and get them to stop bothering her.
Up, shit, fight. I am trying so hard to be a good person today. I really am. And yet, here we are again. No rest for the wicked. What's with all the fighting? I kind of get a kick out of it, though, at the same time, because it's like, you know, the rule of law is light, so, I guess I'm just going to beat up the peasants. Let's see. Okay, recovery, attack with Lelik to break it. Hard to break his focus, attack with Velis to disable it. And... yeah, okay. Invulnerable, Oop here to disable. Okay, that's fine. I can still crack his stuff actually pretty easily. Especially if Oop here and I go for him first. Phone's acting up. Ugh. Kind of amusing to see how far the game will go to justify, okay, let's you and he fight. Now, in his defense, I still find the reason for fighting in this often more believable than the reasoning put forward in pretty much any fighting games campaign. Alright. Me and Oop are both going to go after him with diversion. Because my next follow-up will be the one that does 2 points of damage, so even with the 1 reduction, it'll be enough to break the other guy's focus. There we go, I go for my 2, and that breaks his focus regardless. He's most of the way down already. But let's get Bukovac on him. That will make it easier to break his focus on the next action. Okay, so who gets to eat you? Only a 20% chance that Dead Man's Wailing actually kills him. Bit of a shame, but he would damage everybody else's focus. But feed him to Bukovac, 30% chance it kills him, but applies suffering to everyone. I mean, we could go Lucky Turn, but there's no telling what happens or who even gets hit by it. Someone else entirely might die. Let's go for Dead Man's Wailing. Chicken gets to throw hands. Ah, he gave some focus back to that guy. That's fine. Let's break him anyway. Actually, we don't need to re-break him. He's already in broken state. Okay, Bird. You get another shot. Now, need to break you. Ah, Velis to disable him. I'm just gonna punch him and kill him, so it won't matter. Oh, what the hell. Go ahead and eat him. Be happy. Be hungry. Yeah, he did technically break because he hit 0. Oh, that dude got away with 1 hit point left after his suffering. Alright, Bukovac, are you still hungry? Too bad. I'm going to let Upir have some fun. Stab him to death, Upir. And meanwhile, I'm just going to poke this man in the face. I can't go anywhere and not get in a fight.
What's going on here? I've just come to work to find all this hustle and bustle. The boss said you asked about me. What is it?
Miss Hanya, I'm Victor. The guy fell off a balcony at the Imperial Hotel. You were there when Ludwig died, weren't you?
I remember no such thing.
I know you went out with Ludwig. It must have been devastating for you.
Once again, I don't know anything. If these drunks here were still standing straight, you'd be sorry. Leave me alone.
They were standing straight a minute ago, but now they're not. Funny how that works. Hustle and bustle, she says in front of 3 dead folks. They're not dead. They're just sleeping. Oh, apparently there's still more I can poke here, though. One moment. Cat time. Still about the same color he normally looks.
I was gonna say, you can't.
No real change.
The filter hasn't changed a damn thing.
No, that's how he normally looks. All right, buddy.
We have monochrome cat. Monochrome.
Aw, he's being sweet. Look at that, he's chill. Hey, bud. Look at that. Alright, off you go, buddy. Forcibly incapacitated until the scene needs them. Yup. A postcard from Lutz, signed Love Ludwig. The woman sees Ludwig's signature and recalls an identical one on the dreaded document. The letters seem to detach themselves from the paper and circle overhead like vultures. Every glance at the tragic contract causes panic. The woman persists in her impotence, unable to make a move. The mystery of the fateful evening. Ludwig had signed some sort of document before he died, and Hanya, the witness, knows where it is. I sense she would like to be rid of it and get everything over with. Have to work on her a little bit. Oh, this is neat. We haven't had Vukovac offer to help us manipulate. In fact, all of our manipulations so far have been through Upir. I kind of didn't even really consider what happens if others try.
Once again, I don't know anything.
Quiet Hana's hesitation. Not Hana, it's Hanya. And have her hand over the contract.
Holding onto that contract weighs heavily on you. It's unbearable, isn't it? It causes you great pain. Your misery will disappear if you give it to me. You will get your peace, I promise.
I can't take it anymore. I can't. It reminds me of what I don't want to remember. I'll give it to you.
And this unconscious guy's still in the background.
Here, their contract.
Thank you.
Now, I gotta admit, if it were just the whole thaumaturgy, reading objects for history and emotion and whatnot, cool, fine. People's fear of them is relatively unwarranted in that case, I think. And then we do things like this, and maybe that fear is a little bit more warranted. So why didn't you destroy the contract? No, what really happened?
Tell me, what really happened that day?
Ludwig and Pietia were both drunk and made a bet. If Ludwig walked on a railing, Pietia would pay him. A lot. Ludwig was confident. He teetered, and...
Yeah. Well, they actually have a drunken bet in writing.
Why didn't you get rid of the contract? You could have destroyed it.
I wanted to, but I was afraid Pietia would send someone after me to save himself. The contract is proof of his guilt. But it was my idea for them to sign it. The Krajewskis could use some money. We could have gotten married, gotten away. It doesn't matter now. Take it.
Oof. I bet Victor's who a Darkest Dungeon party is actually fighting. Who knows? Someone did say I looked ancestral today. But no, I think it's just that I look old. I'm digging this in black and white, though. This actually, I have to admit, the overall outfit and the post-Hobakash shave, less horrifying than I might have expected this time around. Having a demon manipulate them to have them do what they want is more persuasive than having high charisma stat. What's your charisma stat, demons? I don't demons. Why roll a d20 when I can just do demons?
I'll be going.
Anya, quit chatting. There's beer to be sold.
I hope you'll use this contract wisely.
What do you mean?
Pietia deserves to suffer after what he did.
Demons? Instead of d20, demons. Yeah, I have 20 demons. M4 Victor is secretly the ancestor, and this is all before the game's events. At what point do we get a Salutor that's a giant cannon? Alright, so now we have to fill Veronin in. I wonder if Wanda... Surely Wanda's not still in prison. Okay, no, it's emptied out. Alright, Uncle. An official letter.
Dear investigating judge, in response to your inquiry regarding progress in the fisherman case, I can inform you that there is none. Handled by our man Pelovin, and so far without much success. Fortunately, the murders are limited to Bavishle, where the expendable human elements are in plenty. Yours sincerely, some asshole. Igor Machik.
Unfinished documents.
Dear Mr. Machik, I have no idea what circumstances you have lost your moral fiber, but I suggest you find it as quickly as you can. Expendable human elements? You have no shame. There's a murderer on the prowl in Bavishle who is killing people in a particularly violent and terrifying manner. You try to comfort me by saying it's no harm because the victims are poor. Perhaps your high salary has made you lose your mind. Maybe I should pull some strings to lower it. What would you say to that? Maybe I'll finish this later.
Evaluation, Sergeant Carras. When someone asks me about Sergeant Carras's work, there's only one word that comes to my mind. Farce. Even aside from that embarrassing arms shipment robbery, I must say that Carras is an absolute dilettante and a disgrace to our forces. He is the kind of man who uses his elbow to stir soup. That is all I have to say about it. That does paint a very specific picture, doesn't it? The kind of man who uses his elbow to stir soup. Sad luck-based Snake Boy doesn't shove dice down people's throats. Well, I mean, he's using coins, so really, he's using a D2. Giant cannon Salutor would be pretty cool, especially if it manifests dudes to light itself. I mean, to be fair, I made a cannon that lit itself, so it didn't need other people. Auto-loading cannon.
Hello, Uncle.
Oh, wait! Before I forget, you rascal. You didn't confess to your uncle that you recently visited our cells.
I thought you were the one who had me released.
What? Nonsense! You need to promise it was the last time.
So who got us out?
What brings you here?
Why do I feel like it's Rasputin got us out?
We need to talk about Pietia.
Great. Yes, you know what? Let's start walking again. It's kind of stuffy here, you know. And on the bench, I'll be able to think straight about what you're saying. Well, shoot, boy. No matter how much it hurts.
Well, nope, I'm gonna be super honest with Uncle. He seems like he'd appreciate it.
Ludwig and Pietia got drunk and they made a bet. Ludwig had to walk on the railing for a large sum of money from Pietia. We know how it ended.
Pietia. Pietia. What have you done?
If Pietia and Ludwig's contract to your uncle, say you bribed them... I didn't bribe them. Did I? Wasn't a bribe, right? I kind of went through with it because I assumed it wasn't really a bribe the way they were presenting it. Well, here's the contract.
There's one more thing. Evidence. Proof of Pietia's complicity. I believe you should have it.
And apparently I did bribe them. Oops.
En parlant de Krajewskis, they agreed on a deal.
What deal? What did you do? Did you pay for their silence?
Apparently?
Actually, it was Pietia.
My son? Have you got anything else?
That's all, Uncle.
Thank you for taking care of that matter.
Oops.
I believe that if your younger self had that kind of support, your life could have been different.
Tell me, what will happen to Pietia now?
I will have to talk with him about what money shouldn't be used for. And you should remember it too, boy.
But, Uncle, otherwise they could go to the press.
Maybe so, Victor. But I thought you knew better.
I thought I knew better
What are you going
too.
to do with that contract?
What do you think I should do?
First, my desire to fulfill all elements in a quest step. No, it's yours and Petia's business. I'm not going to suggest destroying the evidence. I apparently already fucked up and accidentally bribed people.
I don't know.
It's getting late. I'll take a walk and think. Good night.
Good night, Uncle.
Yeah. Oh, I feel like I fucked that up a little bit. Not in the way I meant. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Okay, well, we'll go back to Pavishle to find Javier. But what if I can finish that, I'll get one more point. And that 1 point. Wait, question mark over here. Very large question mark. Oh, Alberizzi. What is going on? Wait, no, that might actually just be the other quest. No, this appears to be something else. Oh, okay.
You want to quote me? Then start writing. Here goes a poem.
If I want poetry,
Oh,
I'll
him.
read some Konopnicka.
In Śródmieście, the bastards went on strike. And that's something I don't like. So I grab an axe in my hand.
This is a serious story. Workers deserve some respect.
Shut the fuck up and write. I grab an axe in my hand and... Victor, give me a rhyme.
Oh, come up with something violent, propose something amicable, or finish it puckishly. Oh, let's go for wit.
I will try not to get the clap in my rear end.
Not the wit I was
Good
looking for.
one.
W.S. I expected more of you.
I thought the press lived off that kind of scoop.
The press has its limitations, W.S. But we journalists at least try to make a change, unlike many others.
What was that about?
Don't worry. It's just a shitty situation. Do you want to come by for a drink? I can tell you all about it then.
Yeah, okay. No, let's do this.
Sure, lead the way.
You pissed off the reporter would say it was a win. I'm inclined to agree.
Well, speak.
W.S.? Seriously? How lame is that? Anyway, the sewers in the neighborhood were commissioned by Neumeier, but the workers just dug it all up, and now they're on strike or wandering around. And when I send my shivs after them, more flood in. Do something before I kill them all.
Well, okay, that escalated a little bit, but that does sound a lot like Alberizzi. Had it with his snide insinuations. I have not been allowed to punch him yet. But now I think we're angling for it.
So who is that Neumeier?
He came from Germany. Decent fellow. They say he's got some experience in that sort of enterprise.
Since when do you regard decent people?
Since the sounds of construction keep banging in my ears. The guy has an office on Poznańska Street. You'll see a sign.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how liable are we to cause a mass death? Well, look. I walked into a building today and cleared my throat and then immediately had to fight 4 people for doing so. I suspect in the grand scheme of my life, I'll be responsible for more than 1 mass death.
Why are the workers on strike?
Neumeier, their employer, fired a few of them, so the guys got pissed and started a riot.
Maybe I could talk to them.
Be my guest. Those that were fired are hanging out in my bar and drinking. And those who still have jobs, you can find them in the southern part of the district. Follow those trenches they dug. You won't miss them.
Walk into the bank for business, sneeze, and have to fight all the guards? Yeah, Purple Man Fly, that's probably it. We're slightly doomed.
I'll see what I can do.
Good. Whatever makes them go back to work. Whether you do some hocus pocus or send a demon after one of them, I don't mind. How about we come up with some buddy names for us?
Sure.
Great idea. I'll leave it up to you.
Man, I won't let you down.
Oh, I can't wait to hear what he comes up with. Company headquarters. Neumeier's office is Poznańska Street. It's worth looking around there. Who are you and why can I talk to you?
Hey, wooer! Stop making faces and buy another round. We need to drink to Neumeier breaking his stupid face.
Ah, these drunk ones.
And where do I get the dough?
The fired guys.
Besides, I ain't a wooer.
Easy there, or you're going to pop a vein. Let's get some shots to warm us up. Although you've got your lady love for that, right?
Go fuck yourself.
What do you want? Oi, Janusz, we've got company.
Is he buying or just making a fuss?
A valid question. I haven't decided which yet. Okay, so we're gonna play a new game. How many lines into a conversation before people start trying to kill me? Let's see if I can prevent people from coming right after me. 3? All right. 1. Tell them a compliment.
I'm impressed with the male bonding that you apparently share. It seems so enduring. Magnificent.
Oi, Janusz, is he like making advances at us?
Too much beard for my taste. Marianic?
If he buys us vodka, we can cuddle.
Okay, we got 1. We got 1. 2. Buying them some vodka. Maybe we cuddle.
Vodka with working people. Anytime, any place, and with respect. It's on me.
In that case, all is fine and dandy, my dear friend.
Oof.
Wait, Marianic, wait, it's too much. I mean, too much manana.
What?
Who are you? Really?
Oh no. 3rd line. I'm a journalist. I'm a thaumaturge. I'm a socialist. What can I say to get beaten up on 3? Yeah, honesty's the best policy.
I'm a thaumaturge. Viktor Szulski.
Oh, so you're gonna enchant us? Janusz, look! I'll be a whatever.
Wait, Marian. Wasn't that dickhead Neumeier friends with the Szulski? Also a thaumaturge?
Fuck me, it was all right.
You probably mean my father.
Fuck it. What's the difference? Get the vodka and fuck off.
Okay. 3 lines, no fight, but I also feel like we didn't get anywhere. I guess I'll call that a draw. We really did kind of get nothing for that one. Oh wait, no, we're on the wrong step here. Don't want to do that one right now. We want to do quitting time. Or do we? This might be quite lengthy, depending. Actually, I'm curious if Memory Horizon has... Okay, so we still need more events to unfold, so that's not going to progress yet. I'm going to do this because we're close to one more point, I hope. And the moment we have that point, we will have our 5 points of word. And at 5 points of word, we can go finish solving a murder. Technically, we didn't lose. The question was faulty. Sure, we'll go with that. Alright, need to go to Northern for a bit. Let's just see if we can take care of this. So, would it be terrible if I'm super tempted to keep this version of the Selleck a little bit more Quigley Down Under because it works with this game instead of straight Magnum PI, but it's not exactly what I promised, but like, man, it works so well for the game. Tempting. Well, this is true. We also did not get our cuddles. We got ripped off. That's okay. Viktor Shilsky does not cuddle with the working class, apparently. Or they don't cuddle with him. Potato, tomato. Apparently we've got clues going in 2 directions. A bigot's diary. I now turn to a description of the rest of my family. My nephew, Count Torkowski, lost his father at a young age. Kovsky. This event weighed on the rest of his life and pushed him slowly toward the abyss of moral corruption. Ever since he grew from a sweet little boy whose angelic face could do no wrong into an impudent young man, the apartment at 15 Erevanska Street has turned into a tabernacle near which every Christian should turn their face away with contempt. Walls that were once the pride of our family now bear witness to hideous deeds, hosting the worst company a young man can surround himself with. What, friends? Concerned neighbors have more than once brought me information that makes my hair stand on end. It is rumored my nephew has let himself be tempted by Western fads and partakes in opiates. Okay, well that is not healthy. But the Western fads part is funny. Oh, got my thaumaturgy point. Fuck this quest. I'm out of here. I got what I wanted. Back to serial killing. I mean, solving a serial killing. Not committing them. Probably. I don't know. I don't trust us sometimes. Potato, pomato. Exactly. All right, back to Pavishle. And with any luck, another Salutor. Let's be honest, you're committing serial killings too. My people get back up and walk away. I mostly murder their ego. And their dignity. I don't think I'm very good at keeping people on the ground.
And then he grabbed my waist, see?
Yeah, and what then?
And he says, in España, we love a woman's entire body, her entire...
Wait, is this... Okay, I stumbled upon part of the other quest, I guess.
I'm terribly sorry, but did the man you mentioned happen to be named Javier?
Were you eavesdropping?
Scram! Or we'll get our brothers. Go on!
Javier's lover. The woman mentioned a Spaniard with whom she's having an affair. Perhaps she meant Javier? Well, oh, damn it, now I'm actually at quest stuff. Alright, well, fuck, I'll do this one here. A cheap linen dress. The fibers of her dress still blushed at the memory of last night. Sweet compliments in a language she didn't understand, and that name whispered in exultation right into his ear. Javier. Well, we found him accidentally very fast. If the woman is still thinking about last night, I might be able to locate the place she and Javier met. Okay, but that's not what I'm here for. This is what I'm here for. Deed 5. We can get this now. Or not deed, word 5. Lace hat crumpled and tossed into the mud. Maybe it can be washed. Cursing, he angrily sent the symbol of his work where it belonged. Alone against everyone. What's the point in trying? Someone without ambition and without conscience will always come along and give a heartless order. To do things faster, to do more, but never to do them better. Dying flame. Not too late to convince Pelivan. He doesn't believe Cayetan is guilty, and he would like to find the true killer. The will to fight is still smoldering in him. I just need to rekindle the flame. Ah, there we go. Velis?
All the joints in Povishla, you walk into this one again.
We're outside, dude. Anyways, let's inspire your will to fight.
You won't give up that easy. Deep down, you're not that kind of man. Tilting at windmills has dimmed your investigator's instinct, but you won't give them the satisfaction.
I don't have the strength.
I do. Let's bring this case to a close. Let's find the real fisherman.
You're right. The dubber is innocent. I'm not going to fall in with a heartless system where all that matters is the quarterly performance. Come, I'll show you the body. It's still in the ice room, unless the pallbearer took it.
Well, okay, respect for Pelivan has gone up.
I'll tell you the rest of the story there.
Point out I didn't believe in her spellcasting. No, you know what? There's no point in like jabbing him at this point. We've got him moving as we want.
Viktor Shulsky, Thaumaturge.
Antoni Nigorevich Pelevin.
Gesundheit.
Lead the way.
I hope I don't regret it, Thaumaturge.
All right. Finally back on the move. We got blocked on this so long ago because we didn't have any Mind Salutor. I guess he's not really a walk and talk type of guy, huh? I'll just snap as we walk down the street then.
What are you looking for here in that fancy getup? You want to lay pipe with us?
I think he's hitting on me. I'm going to leave because I apparently walked into a different quest in the middle of walking with another quest, so we're going to ignore him.
I was just passing through. I'm sorry for the trouble.
You better keep walking.
Not here to lay pipe with you, dude. Where'd my guy go? Rude, he didn't even wait for us. Still no punchy? Well, that one might have led to punching, but I got out of the conversation instead of starting the quest stuff.
There he is. Tadeusz Pielecha, a Powiśle man. Childless, 46 years old. He was a fisherman. Ну, Thaumaturge, за дело.
Last victim's body, cold, butchered, reeks of blood and fish. His name was THAUMATURGE. Damn it. There's a heat of living fingers imprinted on the dead skin, frosted by rapid breathing. Someone dragged the body towards the nightly ripple of the river. The trip was short, the effort passing, the satisfaction wild, the contempt boundless.
He has multiple wounds and bruises.
Yeah, he was tortured before he died. But the immediate cause of death was a strong hit to the back of the head. Stunned like a fish. It's a joke.
Well, alright, let's take a look at things like the pebbles in his eye sockets.
I presume it's his trademark.
Yes, he always puts pebbles in place of gouged out eyes. Ordinary river pebbles, probably collected at the local wharf.
Okay, left by the fisherman in the victim's eye socket. Pebble with dried blood on it is surrounded by echoes of obsessive thoughts. Someone who shoved it into the empty eye socket, wondering why they hesitated so long if it was so satisfying. Memories filled with pain fluttered in the head like fat moths.
Any personal items? Something could have been imprinted on them. His emotions, thoughts, anything.
All he had was his wedding ring. But we gave it back to the widow because she was crying that she wanted to have a memento of her husband.
We should ask her to show this wedding ring to us. Where can I find the widow?
She lives in a house on the corner, between the marketplace and Yaja's brothel.
And let's ask about previous victims.
Pilecha wasn't the fisherman's first victim. What about the others?
There was another fisher, a porter, a traveling saleswoman, but this is our best clue.
Were other victims from around here as well?
Some spent all their lives in Powiśle. Others were passing through, and they were just unlucky.
Then it's certain the fisherman lives in the area and knows it well, which means he probably also keeps his victims somewhere around here.
And then just drops them on the bank?
Did he have a family?
We only know about the wife. They didn't seem to get along.
All right, the autopsy's over. When did Pilecha's wife report he was missing?
She admitted she was worried her husband had been gone for 3 days. She did take her time.
No kidding.
Maybe she was the one who killed him.
Why don't you talk to her? If you need me, I'll be at the moonshine.
Hey, Wolfenbuck, how's it going? Alright, we can still interrogate the prostitutes at midnight, or at nighttime, and we got the wedding ring to follow up on. Okay, well, we can go wait till night. Now that we've got more appropriate stats, we might be able to get more out of the ladies of the night at the night. Oh, what's this? A bench. A wooden seat overlooking the house of the fisherman's last victim. Oh, we didn't have the stat for this before. Wood that is split from cold, 1,000 storms, and the scorching sun holds more than just sand in its cracks. The hateful thought in the grain. Someone was surprised the house didn't stink with those fucking fish. Alright, we wait for night.
Let's wait. Let's wait until... So, let's kill some time.
Doing well, just woke up, Wolfenbach. Really cooling down the home, because building absorbs heat like a sponge. Oh, that's always wonderful. Yeah, Dawn of War 4 was announced, but... Man, I don't know what people expect from it after... I don't think anyone got what they wanted from Dawn of War 3. So... I will... maybe cautiously check 4 out when it gets closer. But I love the style of 2, and I don't know if they're going to try and repeat that.
Yes?
Oh, this is the wedding ring one.
Do you have any valuables to sell? Like jewelry?
What jewelry? Look at me.
I had Pieleha's ring, but I sold it to a pawn shop. Money don't stink, you know. They didn't want anything else anyway.
And where is this pawn shop?
At Brovarno Street. But it's probably closed at this time.
Okay, well that's
I have to go now.
good to know.
Goodbye.
Two was so damn good. Oh yeah, I loved that two was more of an action RPG running under RTS controls. I liked it a lot more than one. I enjoyed one, but two I played a lot of, and all of its expansions. And then when they went kind of back towards the more normal RTS, I just bowed out. Funny, I used to adore RTS as a genre, but thousands of hours of StarCraft, and like I start playing an RTS now, and I just immediately feel this fatigue in the sense of, nope, done this before thousands of times. I quit. As much as I love StarCraft, I think it killed the genre for me. I can't play it anymore. I didn't even do turn-based for years after that.
A friend of Piotrusi's. You can ask. Just be discreet.
Degree of high-level play required from RTS I just don't want to deal with. That was part of what I liked about it, but I feel like the fundamentals are still the same from game to game, so I just immediately get tired. That sense that I've just done it before too much and don't feel like doing it again.
What about Tadeusz Pielecha? Do you know anything about him?
What a miserable chap. No one could ever cheer him up. It must be really hard for his wife now. A friend of a friend saw him in a moonshine often. A local joint.
I know where it is.
Anything else?
Thank you for being willing to talk to me. Goodbye.
Give my best to Piotruś.
Hey, what are you up to?
Oh, god damn it.
Bothering the lady? Nothing comes for free.
Man, I was about to say, look, a whole conversation. No one has tried to kill. Well, sir?
Never in my life did I have to pay for a conversation with a beautiful woman. And I don't mean to change that today.
Smooth talker, aren't you?
Look at this Freddy
This is
Krueger
nothing,
knockoff.
Really. Just idle chit-chat, that's all.
I'm supposed to step in if any fishermen or others can't bother you. So I am. Unless you want to be left alone. And you? Come here. Losing a few teeth will teach you not to waste a hooker's time.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick the crap out of you. Let's see. Bukovac to disable. And Velis to disable. Okay. Let's see. He's the slower one. Bukovac to disable. Let's see. Alright, Bitey. Let's start with some suffering. And he'll go before I do, so we'll get double damage on the diversion. This guy's a real ass. Yeah, let's put him in the ground where he belongs. No, seriously, he looks like a knockoff Freddy Krueger. I'm gonna feed him to my bird. Alright, my bird will take out his stuff in just a moment. Let's see, you... Right, you don't take much focus damage until Velis hits you. That's fine. You can start the suffering on you. Plus I get some of my focus back. Like that clonk clonk back of the head. Okay, bird brain. Oh, what is the appropriate way for this man to die? He really does suck. I feel like we should go lucky turn. Mostly because I want to see him choke on money. It would be amusing if Velas hits this guy instead, though, and disables his trait. Oh, he did. But he also killed him. Okay, Velas, you kind of messed with my shit there just a little bit. Alright, I want to get my focus back. This way I won't suffer a break in a moment. You know, I think all the suffering is going to kill him before we really do anything, so I'm just going to punch him. Like, turns around to look at the bird and gets punched in the face instead. Hey, Strong. Yes. Yes, you saw Snake Man choke someone out. I can't teabag you, but if I could, I would. Oh, hang on. Retrieve the wedding, trail the moonshine. Okay, all these pretty much lead to the same sort of place, so let's go to the moonshine first. Elevin will also be there. Isn't this the place where I walked in and then immediately people picked a fight with me? Oh, it is. I beat them up immediately. The bartender's cloth. Threadbare piece of fabric to wipe glasses. Cloth that's stiff from dirt is marked by beer stains and remnants of conversation. Words of joy, words of pain, wishes of good fortune, secrets. Only companions make life in this despicable place at least somewhat bearable. I appreciate that, Raving Pyro. Spoilers for stuff like this would be super bannable. The mystery is the joy, right? Yep, someone made a joke about me looking like an old black and white villain, so here we are. Now I look appropriately old black and white villain. Needs a zoot suit. Only if it comes with a riot. An axe. Someone's driven it deep into the wooden wall. Though it appeared otherwise, the item still carries a good memory. A simple game of axe throwing made long evening conversations more pleasant for the companions who've known each other since childhood. There are also words running down the handle, fresh and sad. Grief for the one who will never again join them for a drink. The effect was super good. It's a cheat right now. I'd like to clean it up and have it run through Unreal instead. That's just Alistair at that point? Well, I mean, yes and no. All we gotta do to make it proper Alistair, though, is have it absolutely freak out when the camera points at me. Lelicus Fugly, by the way. You take that back about our beautiful hands-throwing chicken. Cigarette butt and ashtray. Ash blends with thoughts and powders in gray. Don't make a mistake, stay calm, and watch the victim patiently. She can hear her brother's voice in her head, as scolding as ever. As always, you dumb oaf, you're good for nothing. If the trace is familiar and it's the fisherman, and she can hear her brother's voice, then there's a pretty good chance that, yep, someone was right, and the fisherman is actually a lady.
Just no brawling, please. What can I get you?
Let's ask about...
I know
Pielecha.
Tadeusz Pielecha liked to come here.
Wouldn't you rather have a drink? I don't feel like talking about Tadek.
Not a word. The bartender doesn't want to talk about Tadek. I get it. I'm not from here, but maybe I can convince him. Somehow. Every patron here is a regular. No wonder they don't want to talk to me. I could sense a deep sadness in the bartender caused by the loss of one of his companions. I could take advantage of this and get him to confide in me about the fisherman's latest victim. Okay, well. Word 2. Let's use the snake to get up in his head a little bit. Have a go to Raven Pyro. John the Fisherman. Oh, the Zoot Suit and sound filter specifically? I can't hear Zoot Suit and not just think of Zoot Suit Riot.
You miss him, so do the others. You've known him for ages, and now the mere mention of his name tears a hole in your heart. Help me, and I will do him justice.
Yeah, it's a damn shame. If he went back to his wife that night rather than here, I guess he'd be still alive.
That means he spent his last night here?
Yeah, when he left, that was the last we ever saw him. It was pissing down that night too. And a few days later, he was lying sprawled out on the river bank like a dead fish.
Who else was here?
I suppose you don't have many customers on rainy nights like that. Can you remember who else was here?
Just regulars. Same as today, some hookers come by at times. Today we've got one copper and one intrusive posh boy, which is unusual.
I assume that's me.
You.
Did Pielecha leave alone?
Jenek, the steel worker, left with him, but he came back shortly after and passed out in the corner. Then a hooker went out, probably to work.
Do you remember which one?
Clara. She's the caring one. She chums around with that little shit Justa.
Alright.
Did you talk to him?
Tadek did more drinking than talking. He only complained that Yadzia had him removed from the brothel. He didn't avail himself of it, and he wouldn't pay for nothing. Other than that, no. He was a man of few words.
I'll be off now.
Good riddance.
Well, you keep talking like that, I'm never going to come back. No repeat business. Into darkness. Pielecha left the moonshine, vowing not to return to his wife. In the morning, he was already lying on the riverbank dead. Hey, Lurksmith, how's it going? Yes, that goddamn song. We're the shit that sticks with you for many, many a year. Alright, let's find that wedding ring. I want whatever traces we can pull off of it. Pawn shop. Buy, sell, exchange, pawn, loans, pledge, anything. Open dawn till dusk and not right now. So I need to find a bench. That will do.
Aren't your legs getting sore? Stupid question.
What did happen to your legs, Zupier?
Let's wait until... So, let's kill some time.
I sit on the waiting bench until noon the next day. Well, nothing to finger snap at here. 3 guys here, though, and 2 guys with hats that say they will pick a fight. So, let's see. How many sentences until we find ourselves in a fight? We go 3 again? 3 conversation picks?
Hello.
Hello, hello. How can I help you, sir? Are you buying? Pledging?
Art, cards, old farts, top coats, ski, jewelry.
Oh, there's something I'm missing, though. You know a loan shark from Pavishle.
Do you remember Mieszko Setsemin? He was a loan shark around here.
And you're asking me because?
No reason.
Setsemin died a long time ago. They say someone attacked and shot him. Terrible tragedy. Terrible. Even talking about him might bring bad luck. And so, life goes on here in Pavishle.
That's one.
I'd like to see your jewelry.
Gems? Bangles? Spangles?
Wedding rings. Golden.
Uh-huh. Congratulations.
Preferably from a stiff. I know you've got one here.
What does a magician need a ring like that for?
Welcome to Radio Zero.
Thought of Culture, welcome. Thank you for that. Okay. And 3. This is 3. That'll so trigger a fight.
Why does a pawnbroker need to know things like that?
I do have one, but it's not for sale. It brings me luck.
Oof, okay. Dead man's talisman. Pawnbroker is very happy that the ring previously belonged to a dead man. Believes such an item will bring him good luck. I'm not going to start threatening him, but we did get past 3. No fight.
Can I just take a look at it?
No looking.
Alright, I'm going to back out and see if there's something we can pull a trace off of here to convince him.
Need.
Can you feel it? It's the smell of mystery.
Bigger. Stone Angel seems to have its eyes in the entire room. The lone wing, while small and coarse, seems to spread across the shop, enveloping the owner in a sense of security. Anxiety gives way to clear comfort every time he sets his eyes on the talisman that keeps all evil outside. Haha, joke's on you. I brought my demons indoors. Mirror. Someone has secured it against breaking with an absurd pile of pillows. Pillows secure the decorative frame, but on the pristine surface there's a scratch. An irrational fear of potential ill fortune distorts the poor wretch's reflection, showing a face deprived of reason.
What now?
Still missing something.
I really want that ring.
I said I wouldn't sell it.
Okay, no, I'm not going to start threatening him. We're avoiding that. We're avoiding that.
I'll be back.
Maybe there's something else here. Weeping Angel time? I hope not. Seems to be anything else here, though. And there's nothing we were able to pull a conclusion from. Ah, crap, I'm going to threaten him.
What now?
I really want that ring.
I
Well,
said I wouldn't.
we're avoiding
sell
fights.
it.
Mostly we're seeing if we can, since I get in fights so
I'm
often.
not going to play any games with you. Show me the ring.
Well, this is a game I'm not going to play. Ziku, Rishe, come here. It's time for some fisticuffs.
We knew this was coming. Alright, what do we got? Oh, hidden negative state. Vukovac to disable. He has very little focus. Oop here to disable. Lots of focus. Damage reduction. Damage reduction. Lelik to disable. Plenty of focus. Alright. Well, let's take the man with the gun first. Vukovac cracks him easily. And in fact, I believe since Vukovac is faster than me, his howl, coupled with my diversion, will immediately crack him. Okie dokie then. Now you, sir, Oop here to break you, and Lelik to break you. I wonder if we feed him to Lelik. I wonder if the focus hit to the other guy will count. Probably not. Let's not let him stick around for too long. Now I think his focus and everything will come back when his turn comes up. So let's go concussion, and between the two of us we'll definitely put him down. Oh, the 3-point suffer finished it. Okay, which one of you to crack next? Opier could start working on his focus at the same time. And in his case, it's Lelik. Well... yeah, if I go after him... actually, the drill's a little bit slow, but it would break his action too if I suffer him first. He died quickly. He did not have much focus, so we got to do our big hit fast. Being beaten with a wrench and a stick. Alright, now that he's also suffering, our diversion will do more damage to his focus. Okay, distraction would finish the job, and then we could feed him to the bird. Meanwhile, I'm going to have Opier quickly break the guard on this guy. Would you say your focus is getting sapped? Womp womp womp. Alright, concussion will finish him. Alternatively... yeah, let's let the bird finish him. We'll do focus damage to the other guy, and then we can spend our turn just doing more focus damage to him anyways. The bird's almost human hands are super creepy. Alright, sir, let's take the last bit of your focus away. Alright, you know what? I feel like the bird's done lots of work and we should let the bird finish the job, but I'm also kind of inclined to just choke him out with a snake. Oh boy, is that gonna... yeah, wow. That'll do.
Please, stop!
Give me the wedding ring.
All right, already. Here.
Minor overkill? Still only half the damage it could have done. Top of that thing was 113. Victim's wedding ring belonged to Tarush Pileka. What a rumbling clatter, a nearly tremolo. Horses in the sky. There's our quest name. Horses trampling in the sky. Hooves clattering. A thought echoes in the mind like a mantra caused by pain and panic. It ate into the gold ring like crimson rust as its owner drew his last breath. The last road. Pileka died after leaving his favorite bar. His horses in the sky may relate to the last thing he heard before his death. Horse-drawn coaches and carriages going across the bridge that towers over the district. So the fisherman's torture chamber may be located under its massive arches in one of the barracks there. Did we end up threatening the guy? We did, and then we beat him up. On the bright side, we got to feed pretty much everyone in the fight to Pelik, except for the final kill, which went to Velis, for a lot of damage. Sorry guys, I tried to be nice about this. I really did. Alright, time to go to some barracks, apparently. cigarette butts in a can. The cigarette butts were filled with hateful thoughts exhaled with each drag. Just has to finish up with Pelekha now that he's on the table, toss him on the riverbank, and go back to his place. Let's say go back to his place, but this is referring to the murderess. The murderess bears a trauma from her past. Pain and anger impelled her to take revenge on men for the hurt caused by her brother who reeked of fish. They stripped her of moral inhibitions, and her disappointment with Warsaw and her life gave her a twisted excuse for killing. Well, we're definitely getting in a fist fight in here. Oh shit!
Piotrus's older friend. I expected this to be only a matter of time. I warned you he would get hurt.
Do we really want to interfere with this? Mini Mafia was kind of a dick, so we could let it happen. Let's just ask, what did you do to them?
Why is he lying still? What did you do to him?
For now, he's only sleeping. The little angel. Like the others.
Bravo. You should become an actress. I was not expecting the murderer would turn out to be the murderess.
No one ever considers it as a possibility.
Women are statistically much less likely to be serial killers, apparently. Oh, opportunity to feed our pride. I think we have to.
Move away from him. None of this is his fault.
True. He was bright. He connected the dots quickly and found this place.
And this is why you want to kill him now?
I don't want to, but I must. Because of you. You're to blame for the boy wanting to play detective. And now his blood will be on your hands.
That's a shame. The boy did always like her.
Piotrek is a bright lad, and he's got his entire life ahead of him. He trusted you.
Yes. He was the only one who never looked down on me. It's all your fault. Everything would have worked out if it wasn't for this pesky kid.
Why are you even doing this?
You pesky
Why
kids.
wouldn't I be doing this? Why wouldn't I slaughter those stinking sods? My only regret is that I didn't start sooner.
Well, whatever this was, I can't do it. Move away. Oh, let's talk about. Let's get info from her. Let's talk about the smell. This meddling kid.
You
Fair.
can't stand the smell of fish. Why?
Because the past stinks of fish. He only needed to swing his arm to make me nauseous. The stench of fish lingered long on my skin. That's it. I'm done talking.
Wait! You're not from here. Warsaw wasn't kind to you, was it?
Kind? Warsaw devoured me. It chewed me up and shut me out. I came here with the hope of leaving everything behind me. I was a good girl. I wanted to find a job and start a new life. I didn't have any prospects. Whoring turned out to be the only option. It wasn't until I finally got the courage to kill my first river-stinking customer that I felt that there must be some sense in all this. No, not sense. There is no sense. Pleasure.
I haven't actually seen the flaw from her yet. Yeah, I don't like the city either.
You know, I hate Warsaw myself. Sometimes I would like to sink the city, but making peace with it is simpler.
That's it. I'm done talking.
Wait!
Gonna keep making her wait. Keep
Your
making her
brother,
angry.
What is it that he's done to you?
Brother? Daft prick is more like it. He raised me after our parents died. Raised me with a heavy hand. I hated him, but I also only had him.
Doesn't justify anything. Did you kill him too?
You killed him too?
I dreamed about it every day. Until he finally died on his own in a stupid accident. Blithering idiot. He managed to take even that from me. The satisfaction of his death.
Well, you
Enough
can laugh about it.
Not another word.
What the fuck is this place? Who's this woman?
She's your fisherman.
I haven't seen miracles like this before. What about the kid?
He's alive.
Then wake him up and let's get out of here. It really stinks of fish.
Everything okay?
What? Oh my... Wait, no. What? What? We stalled so long that Pelivan showed up and there's no fight. I'm sorry, guys, I accidentally didn't fight someone. I thought we would.
You alright?
Alright. Yeah. I'm alright.
You're
My
lucky the
apologies.
kid's in one piece. How could you be so irresponsible and act alone?
There was no time to think. I had to act fast.
And I think you followed your pride, Mr. Great THAUMATURGE.
The one time your ceaseless yapping avoided conflict. I know, right? Normally I talk to people and they want to kill me.
Would you ever think she's the murderess?
No, this is where my intuition failed.
I'm sorry for dragging you into this, lad.
Nah. Forget about it. The risk comes with the job.
Holy shit, the kid's hands are
but
huge.
I guess you'll have to conduct your next investigation without me.
I am curious how he got caught.
How did you end up on this table?
I found this dive, and as I was going to get you, Auntie Clara showed up. Then, I don't remember.
I understand.
So what happens to Kayetan now?
What will happen to Kayetan now?
First, we'll have to get testimony from the murderers. It will take a while, even if I expedite things. The paperwork alone will take a fair bit of time. I'll call you.
So, if she isn't the flaw, then I wonder if it is actually the painter, but we still need to resolve everything else to get to it, because we haven't come into contact with Morana other than the first time we showed up here.
I'm sorry I didn't notify you before.
At least we have the murderess.
I'll be waiting for your call regarding Kayetan's case, Commissioner.
Sure. Keep out of trouble.
Goodbye.
Take care, partner. We did good.
You did shit.
Let's go. I'll show you the police station.
Get used to seeing one, kid. I have a feeling there's a lot of them in your future. Well, shit. Horses in the Sky is complete, so... Where's Morana? I guess we'll have to wait until maybe they do contact us about Kayetan's release. Oh, no, he definitely is the one with the flaw, right? Because he got arrested right when we were about to pick the fight with his flaw. So I guess we'll have to wait for him to be released. Where's my Salutor you promised? Stymied again, man. Stymied again. We gotta wait for the painter to be released to go after his flaw now. So I suppose for now... Let's see, we could end the strike. Let's wait until they... Let's go to Crypt Path a little bit. we can wait on the other stuff. That seems like they'll warn us if we're kind of on the verge of losing the side quest availability. So let's go find Javier. Where are you, sir? And you have a barge. Where's your barge? No demons, only murderesses. Apparently so. I can't believe I yapped my way out of a fight. I suppose on the bright side, now I don't have to punch a lady. Oh, it's the sergeant who's absolutely useless.
Excuse me, officer.
What do you mean, not allowed? Sergeant Kadash, folks gotta work there. Feed their families.
We're conducting an operation.
More like farting around. My taxpayer rubles are paying for you to chow down on a herring. Let me through to the wharf.
And what are you here for?
Oh, I'm gonna show my stolen Okrana ID.
Sergeant Kadash, I'm here on official business.
Of course. Boys, let this gent through.
Ha!
Well, ain't they all chummy? What about us?
Nice. Fake ID! What have we? Bed. Sheets are strewn about carelessly. The sheet bears traces of passion. Snuff box with coca leaves. It's an indispensable aid that someone can't do without. One's hand is instinctively guided toward the snuff box for support before any planned physical exertion, or a fight when one needs a vigorous boost, or in the bedroom when the situation calls for equally vigorous stimulation. Performance enhancement. Scattered clothes suggest someone lives here. Clothes thrown from the shoulders like ballast lie in various nooks and crannies of the lodgings, waiting for someone to pick them up and put them on again, dirty and crumpled as they are. Whoever lives here doesn't exactly keep it spick and span. Punching bag. 1, 2, 1, 2. Drops of sweat trickle down his head, irritated by thought. Blows fall to their rhythm. Precision, eagerness, and the readiness to improvise. This is not... Oh, this could be Javier. The other stuff was traced to his lover. The blow struck with the gloves left a clear trace on the bag. As the force of a rushing river, the unpredictability of a flood, and the joy of the fist drops of spring rain. Getting fisted by the spring rain, apparently. Blood-stained bandages. Sloppily thrown aside bandages bear traces of blood. The bandages were wrapped around healthy, strong, uninjured hands and only later got soaked in blood. Blood of an opponent who got his face punched in, losing several teeth in the process. The turkey red. Javier's barge. Javier has created a veritable bachelor's den for himself on the barge. This is where he lives, trains hard, celebrates victories in the company of women, or has them console him after losses. Seems his life revolves around fighting. I should look around the neighborhood for a sports club or ring. Underground boxing. The fist rains of morning spring sounds like a power attack.
Say who you are and what you're doing on my turf.
Huh. Hello? I seem to have run across another thaumaturge.
It's a little crude to shove your way into someone's head without asking. You don't have the guts to look me in the eye?
Oh, yours looks cooler than mine. Can we trade?
That way. We can talk as equals.
I'll put it another way. How come you're pestering me about Javier?
Dude, I want to fight him and steal it. I don't think we can steal Salutors, but given the option, I think I want his. Admit I need a smuggler. Admit I'm looking for Javier. Ask it. I'm curious. Tell me about your Salutor.
Your Salutor? I don't know him.
He's a Debok. He looks around for lost souls who don't know better and go where they shouldn't.
Terrifying.
Well, I mean, no need for me to necessarily lie.
I'm looking for Javier.
What for?
Let's say I need his services urgently.
Is that all? I took you for someone else. I can introduce you to Javier. You interested?
I know Javier likes to fight. So, should we head to the boxing ring?
Something like that. I see you've sniffed out what you can. Shall we?
If we punch him hard enough and take a part out of him, we could tell the Salutor is still tucked to the original host. Can you imagine taking people's Salutors by decapitating them and carrying their like heads around? Oh yes, your host is right here with me. What we're doing by taking their flaws? No. Those are considered wild Salutors. They were attracted by someone. They are not bound to them by pact the way these are. It was made reasonably clear during our confrontation with Samira that you can't really take someone's Salutor.
Who did you take me for earlier?
Nothing of interest to you. Internal neighborhood affairs.
Maybe they just haven't tried hard enough? Fair enough.
That's all? No extra conditions or requests?
Tongue of a devil, heart of an angel. That's me.
Lead the way. You sure changed your tune quickly.
Welcome to Povishla. Fighting first, hugging later. Ariel Rafe. Stick with me and they won't touch a hair on your head. Just don't come on Saturdays. Welcome to the dungeon, a mecca of gambling and violence. You see the box above the ring? I'll wait there. Make yourself comfortable. Put a bet on the fight. And come find me.
Just saw posters for Samira in the background. At least he didn't say fisting first. Well, that is what most of our fighting is. Lost bet. September 2nd. Arshik versus Soup. Arshik wins. 10 rubles. Javier's fight list. 2508. Red-Eyed Waklaw, beaten in the second round. Oh, damn. 2708. Dennis Volgan, yielded in third round. 209. Soup, draw. 309. Joaquin Hernandez, won in the third round. Jordan Hermanos. Okay, apparently this dude fights a lot. Brochure. The only spectacle of its kind in Warsaw. Gunmen and American Indians straight from the Wild West. Sitting Bull, the legendary American Indian chief. Sweet Annie Oakley and the mighty Gordon sisters. Come and taste America! What?
Place your bets, ladies and gents. Don't miss the chance to earn some dough. How about a bet?
Sure. Who's fighting?
Who's fighting?
You're awful twitchy. You want a spree or angling to rat us out? Who let you in here?
I think we're the stag party.
I came with Ariel Rofe.
If you're with Ariel, it's all hunky-dory. You're in our dungeon here, gent. No rules, no restraints. That's how we play around here. But you was asking who's fighting. Our pride and joy. A real canny lad from right here in Povishla. Barshchik.
And in the other corner?
Everybody who wants to take him on. All of them against one. Sort of a local tradition. So, you betting there, ain't you?
Can I get in on this action?
I'd like to bet on the fight.
On Barshchik or on everybody else?
Whoa, I kind of want to bet on me, but I don't think they'll let me fight, so I'll bet on Barchik.
I'll put a ruble on a barishtik.
Corking choice.
You take IOUs?
Sure, why not? Get writing.
Bessie Gordon.
Excuse me, are you ladies fighting here?
Yep, Bessie and Alice Gordon from Buffalo Bills. There a problem?
No, not at all. I'm wondering how you ended up here.
Getting even. We got a score to settle.
Ugh, sure do. With Barstick.
That fucker was going with me for a while. Only he didn't mention.
Oh, both
He
of
was
them.
dating me too.
Oh, shit.
We're gonna jog his memory. American style.
With violence.
I see. Good luck in the fight.
Well, now I kind of wish I'd bet on everyone else. Massage equipment, rollers and compresses to relieve sore muscles. Long hours of massaging, stretching, rubbing ointments, and warming up sore muscles, all to restore proper mobility to the joints. So that the dope could step into the ring and punch people. It won't work this time. Nothing will fix this hip. There's Ariel, but we'll check this stuff first. The trace in the boxing gloves is the same one I found on the punching bag on the barge. The illegal fighting star. Barczyk suffers from a serious hip injury, but that's just one of his secrets. The trace in his gloves is identical to the one I found on the barge. Javier is Barczyk. Barczyk is Javier. Ruff is trying to make me look like a fool. Oh, well, thanks for that, buddy. Glad I poked around first. Dude, I gotta admit, the style of this really, really makes me want to dive back into Wasteland 3. Anyone here played that? I haven't finished a run of it, but I really enjoyed what I played of it, and I kind of stopped because I started thinking maybe I should stream it, but it's also kind of a long game, but man, I feel like it would go over well here. Plus, I can name crew after chat, and then get you killed.
You're fretting, Ariel. His hips are fine.
Shouldn't you be at home right now? With your husband?
And you, what are you doing here?
Barstick, meet Victor Shulsky. He has business with Javier, and he'll do anything to meet him.
Ah, crap. Do I have to go into the ring with him?
Anything. Victor is a thaumaturge, and it might make for a fantastic main attraction. What do you think?
Sorry, what?
Yeah, but I should have bet on everyone else.
What? A magician in the ring? Yeah.
Oh. Oh, I'm just gonna call them out. Wasteland is just Fallout 1 and 2 by Obsidian. Yeah, I mean, well, Fallout 2 was okay. Fallout 1 was amazing. Wasteland 3 definitely has its own vibe, but yeah, it's got a bit of that that old Fallout vibe, but with almost XCOM combat. This is very much my thing. Wait, what was? Oh God, we can do the same with Viva Pinata, dude. Yeah, I have an old save of Viva Pinata from the old days of the show, and all of the pinatas were named after Chat, and then watching Chat proceed to consume each other was a little disturbing.
Enough kidding around, Barstick. I know you are Javier.
Well, you almost impressed me.
Javier Sanchez Villaconejito Ramirez.
Now that we know you ain't just anybody, maybe you can show us if you're the real deal, or just some stiff from downtown. You getting in the ring?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
We didn't get to do our other fight.
Yeah, I like him.
This time they're asking nicely.
Señoras y señores, a slight change of plans. I won't be fighting.
Wait, no, I'm fighting everyone?
I know. Barczyk is the best. But listen. Marcel and his brothers-in-law versus a son of Shurmishya, a swell, a magician, Victor Shulsky. Don't embarrass me.
Put him up. Well, I'm going to beat the crap out of all of you. Let's see. Vukovac to knock off your regen, but you have like no focus, so who cares? Let's see. Up here to disable. And Velis to disable. Damage reduction, no status effects. This one will go down very quickly. Alright, Little Marcel. How fast? I mean, I guess I could just hit him with Upir and myself. That one's a little slower. This one's quite zippy. Let's do that. Oh, our poor sister's gonna be horrified when word gets out of everything we've been up to. Does this mean we bet ourselves? I think we may have bet upon ourselves unintentionally. Anyways, concussion would take that out pretty good. I think... Did we just have it randomly kill someone? Well, it depends. There's the... Well, that one's got all the damage reduction, but if Velis does hit it, it would break the damage reduction anyway, so... Alright, Velis. Go get him. And while I'm dealing a ton of focus damage, we'll do a double on you. Velis actually hit the correct one. I was not expecting that, to be honest. Alrighty then. Berta will break him. And I'll throw a quick punch at that. Alright, so he's in a bad state. We can go ahead and let's see. Dead Man Walking won't quite do it. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll take my health back. Stab him, buddy, and then I'll go ahead and finish the job and give myself the damage boost. Distracted by the backstab. Man, old dude's got the best punch in this group. What's your name? Marcel's brother-in-law. Alright, dude. You got my attention. Let's see. Alright, chance of interrupting. Let's slap you around a bit. Much weaker punch on the follow-up. But that's okay. He's gonna punch me much harder next time, apparently. But I don't think he's gonna get there. Pop him on the back of the head, Birdo. Let's just scream at him. Oh, God. Alright, well, while he's freaking out, I'm gonna go ahead and concuss the dude for 52 to 54. I think I just killed an old man.
Good, Victor. The crowd loves you.
They love to hate you. That's all right, too.
Give them time. Does Victor deserve the neighborhood's respect? Maybe the chicos from Fifth Alley will make mincemeat out of him.
Oh, am I going again?
You can do it, Victor.
Oh, am I gonna fight the sisters? Nope, nope, let's go.
Let's get on with it. Who's next?
Alright. Vukovac to break damage reduction. Velas to break damage reduction, and immune to actions being slowed or interrupted. Lelik to disable. Well, you sound annoying. Alright, we'll take you first then. Also, we can't predict their moves, so we don't know how much damage they're going to do. Oh my good god, no, they're all going for my focus, big time. That dude's going kind of slow, so I'm going to go for Suffering on him. And that'll cause the Trill to disable his, knock his turn out entirely. Alright, this will also apply Agony to, or Suffering to somebody else. Or I can get on his... I'm gonna get on his focus. Clonk. Yeah, I'm about to lose like all my focus according to this. But it's predicting his move as well, but if I crack that... Oh, I've got Terror right now, which would reduce my focus at the end of every round, so let's transfer... No, that'll take too long. Let's swap up to Upir. Velas for disable, it's Vukovac to disable. None of those are going to help me in that case. Could at least cull my negative status effect. That takes him off the table, so hopefully we're not really at risk of losing that much focus. Yeah, okay. We took the other guys. The other guy was going to accomplish a fair bit of that focus loss. Not missing much health, so there's no need to cover with you. Dead Man's Wailing will take that out and do some focus damage to everyone else. But I'm kind of tempted to just do the lucky turn and see if it takes someone out at random for me. And I'll do some Old Wound at the same time. Will get me some focus back. Might not be enough though. I have to go for him in case he doesn't get killed. Oh, no, you're right, my camera's doing the thing. Now it's fixed. Okay, so dude in the middle got taken out clean. So I'm going to do a couple of quick attacks to take him out, I think. He'll never get his move. That should cover me for... Well, honestly, between that hit and the Suffering, he's definitely down. That means this guy, we can go ahead and finally actually break his thing with Vukovac. Vukovac, you would be so kind. Oh, you're right, overfixed. Ooh, wait, how did that happen? Oh! That's how. There we go. Overfixed. Side effect of not looking at because the way we're having to do this tonight, I'm not actually able to look at Unreal at the same time, so it's easier to miss Unreal-related stuff. Alright, he is now suffering. That dude will go down in a moment. Let's see, since you're already suffering, what shall we do to you? More suffering? Oh, what the hell? I think let's let Vukovac start eating him, maybe? Let's go for the chance of interrupt. We got the interrupt. Nice. And now we've got thoughtful development. Increased damage by 100% of the enemies in suffering state. Oh, how convenient. I'll just do that then.
Straight from America. They box
oh
like
no,
a
it is the girls.
whirlwind and kiss like a dream. The Gordon sisters.
Sorry, ladies. I know you're not who we...
Fucker.
Try not to get them even more damn riled up. I'm only here for professional purposes.
A professional ass-kicking.
Okay.
So be it. Let's fight.
Oh, we're making up for all the fights we didn't do earlier, apparently. Alright. Regen, Vukovac, and a risk. Regen, Upir. Alright, lady. You're the weak spot. Ooh, I've got a point to... Oh, I've got a point to spend, but I don't think a point does anything for me now. Yeah, everything costs 2 at this point. What a shame. Double inflicted damage or lowered focus if focus is less than 6. Yeah, that's pretty cool, but no. %50 chance of additionally lowering focus by 2. Tempting. I mean, man, 50% chance of getting basically double focus loss and distraction is pretty solid. You know, I wonder if I should do 75% more damage on the strong attack. Just instead of the 60% chance of double damage. Oh, that doesn't sound right, does it? It's not gambling enough. Never mind. We gotta gamble it proper. Thoughtful development. Introducing your fist to the ribs is the development? Yes, it is. And I thought real hard about it. Okay, so who do I want to crack into first here? I think we'll crack into you first. Upir can disable. He's got a fair bit of focus. But if we start suffering, we can start tearing into her action as well. Alright, Upir's gonna have to break her, but first... Right, get that into the suffering. Okay. Alright, Upir will break her regen. But that necessarily even matters realistically. He's going to be the hard-hitting one of the two. Let's do it a bit differently. We'll do the trill, and I'll just make sure that she's suffering before it goes off. That way she'll lose her action as well. What did you do? Speed up Q's skills by a round. Okay, well she's still going to lose her turn before her stuff goes off. Her focus is almost cleaned out. Distraction will do the end of it. That'll break her turn. Oh no, not quite. One more out of it. Clonk, clonk. Scream in her ear. Don't take this the wrong way, but sometimes I think that bird is Twitch chat. Definitely reminds me of some of the ones I've been in. Alright, concuss, we can... Oh. If we get the 60%, she's definitely... Oh, you know what? Actually, the suffering will finish her anyways. We're good. And that leaves you, and you need to be Bukovached. So there's just regen again, so not super concerned. Get the trill going. Oh man. Okay, yeah, 71. She's she down. Alright, I felt that, I felt that. I've got slow going on too. Alright, I'm gonna need some health back, buddy. I need to shed... Oh man, actually, I wonder if I should not take the health and instead try to shed the negative effect. Oh wait, hang on. How... I could just pass all my status effects to her instead. There we go, she has now acquired all of our slow. Oh. Wow, okay, way to lay a couple of ladies out. My God. Oh, win all the fights in the ring in Pavishle.
How much more?
Come on, smile.
Bueno, that's enough for him. Come on, you deserve it. Did you see him? Not such a weak chico after all.
How do you feel?
I'm in the mood to do business.
Tell me, gringo, how can Javier help you today?
So, let's start with why'd you lie to me?
What was that whole fuss for?
What for? What for? Because Barstik's got a sore hip, that's what for.
Mentiras y calumnias.
Get to the point.
I need a smuggler.
I know, Mago. Say what you need me to smuggle.
Who? One lady needs to discreetly leave the Russian partition and get to Vienna.
For how much?
Well, you know what? She can afford it.
She can afford it. Let's just say she's quite far up in high society.
A rich chica wants to go to Vienna? Well, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm sure somebody is looking for this Klafter. Otherwise, she'd get on a train.
If they catch us, it's la muerte para nuestros amigos.
However, fortune favors chutzpah after all.
And there's one thing we have, it's chutzpah.
The river giveth, the river taketh away. Vámonos.
I don't think it's my business if they'll share the profits. Wait, as in like share them with me? No.
Does that mean I'll get a share of the dough?
No.
We don't like each other that much.
So, what's now?
Now go get the lady, and we'll meet at Port Praga at night. But tell that Klafter of yours that it ain't gonna be a tea party.
Adios.
Acquired some more music. WC. Oh, you know why we had so many fights? This was a dungeon crawl. It makes total sense now. Hey, do I get my money?
I've come to collect my money.
Hey, why are you jerking me around here? You want to bet on yourself?
I didn't know I'd be fighting.
That's no excuse. I ain't paying. Now scram.
Oh, well. At least I don't owe any money. Good thing I didn't bet against myself. Pretty sure if I had, they would have taken my money. Alright, it's time to pick up Svetlana. I like how we're just storing people we know at the Njeski's house. I don't even know them that well. I just send people there, apparently. Rasputin stays there. We keep dropping by. We're sending Svetlana there.
Hold it, Tempermancer, for I am White Roman.
Pardon?
You are Victor Shulski, son of Shrutmieście. Your family is famous for its powerful Tempermancers.
Uh-huh. I am the most powerful. What do you want? Leave me alone. What do you want?
If you're a fan, I'm not one to give autographs.
I am a master of Tempermancy, White Roman, and I challenge you to a duel. Everything is at stake. The winner will be declared King of the Tempermancers.
Relinquish the title. Fuck it if he wants to fight me.
Then. Why not right now?
The memorable moment is here. To me, devoted visitors. To me, Salutors.
Oh, God.
Does he actually have any, or is this just... Yeah, I'm gonna kick the crap out of this guy for being an absolute fraud. This is my Salutor, Astral Visitor Maniac. And Astral Visitor Leku. Alright, disable with Bukovac. And disable with Lelik. Okay, here's how this is going to work. I'm going to straight murder you. That's how this is going to work. I'm going to knock out your focus. Vukovac is going to scream at you. And next round I'm going to break your face in half. Goodbye, focus. And while I don't need my Salutor doing other stuff at the moment, let's go ahead and switch up to our little friend. And we'll just have him go ahead and start screaming. Guns are not very scary. I think fists have hit me harder than guns, but I've definitely taken some nasty shots too. Okay, buddy, just sit your ass down on the floor. Backseating! Congratulations, Lelik. You're incredibly annoying. Thank you. That's a lot of focus damage. Allow me to return the favor. Let's see, you need Upir to break yours. Yours is just what, damage reduction? That's fine, I can go ahead and start in on Old Wound or... actually, I'm gonna do Old Wound so I don't lose all my focus. Actually, we'll do Old Wound to him. That way we can also interrupt his action. Good old agony. his focus is gonna break. Let's go ahead and get agony on him. Clonk clonk. It's like the most annoying Salutor in existence. I love it. Oh, what's that for? 100 states of suffering. Well, what can I say? I like my dots. And I'm going to concuss the crap out of this man. Well, also getting my health back, I think. Yeah? Yeah. If I don't just... Oh, no, no, I didn't get the double damage. He's okay, folks. He's not okay, folks. Okay, sir, now that I've killed your Salutors, I'm going to proceed to start screaming at you. Loudly. Violently. And so is my little friend. I can't decide if I just want to punch the man to death or if I should feed him to a Salutor. Oh, he's only got 8 hit points now. There's no point in even screaming at him. You know what? I'm not even gonna lay a hand on him. He's just gonna fall over.
That you also took a valuable and instructive lesson from this.
I accept the title of King of the Tempermancers. I would suggest that neither you nor your Salutors strain yourselves anymore.
Victor playing
Your
along.
triumph is temporary, Victor Shulsky. I have not yet said my last word. I will find you when you are ready for the next fight.
That's what I'm afraid of. The things people come up with.
Well, I guess thanks for the XP. It's appreciated. Y'all are weird. Surprisingly good sport about that. I'm amazed that we took it as well as we did.
Mr. Shitsky.
Oh, I now have an option to be mean.
You're not exactly a morning lark yourself. Is Rasputin in?
Sadly, yes.
So mean to me. Oh, what is going on?
Am I bothering you?
Not at all. I've just got a few people together who I can assist with their spiritual purification. Have you come to get our friend?
Say his and leave, don't want to bother him? Who is crying?
Who's crying like that?
A sinner, Victor. Bemoaning his poor choices and the temptations he succumbed to. I didn't invite you this time. I know you're in a hurry.
Yes, okay. I can take a hint.
I'm taking her. We haven't got time.
Time is only a concept, but I understand. Good luck.
I hope that you've had a hospitable stay.
You have unsettling friends, truly.
Yes, I do.
The Nadazhinskis are reserved and boring, unlike that Grigory.
What do you think of him?
I don't. I'd like to leave this place now, if possible.
Rude. Fight.
I'll be back in a moment.
I beg you, let's not prolong our departure.
I don't know what getting her out is going to roll us into, and with only 5 minutes left, I think it's going to be safer to stop that there then. That way we can just pick that up tomorrow and roll with it. Rasputin continues to be both weird and also real bro. I like him in this. He's interesting. I'm waiting to see, is he going to stay good the whole time? Will he turn on us eventually? It's hard not to imagine him turning on us because that's how he's always portrayed in things, right? He's a bad guy. But I'd be really down for him to not be one for once. I think that would be pretty cool. Yeah, the dude does look like he's a recurring quest. I look forward to fighting his next Salutors. They're gonna show up with guns, I bet. He's gotta be good for us for at least 4 more stories so we can get all the Salutors. We do definitely have more to get. I don't know how deep that goes. I think there's... I have a feeling it runs 12 deep total. Oh, yeah, I mean, look at... maybe not 12 deep, but that... Oh, well, no, we have more Salutors than flaws, though, so that's not really accurate. I know we've got to get the rest of these skills, so there's definitely 4 more in that regard. Maybe it is just 4 more. I guess I could see that. Just the 1 more kind of secondary Salutor each. Maybe? So even then, as far as we... Well, I suppose other people could pick up some of the ones we've learned about. Guess we'll have to see. Won't we? But, on that note, we'll save escorting Mrs. Svetlana out for the beginning of next show, so we can just roll right into that. And I will have to call that a night here. Again, apologies about the later start today, but the everything exploded was a bit of a problem. Not expecting 1 minute before showtime to have a storm knock out all of my shit and my UPS. I don't even know what to make of that. I mean, both our UPSs failed. We lost everything in here shut down. At least it was brief, but it still completely threw me off for getting everything started, and then my capture card wouldn't work properly at first, so... It's been a fun start to the week. But we will pick this up again tomorrow. We are on Thaumaturge all week. No Daimyo still. This is the last Friday he's missing, so this will be the last Friday where I cover all 4 days. And next week, we'll be back to some 428 Shibuya Scramble on Friday night. And Thaumaturge will continue to fill the streams until we finish it. Then, if I can fit anything extra for the end of the month, we've got a couple things still on sideboard that we could take a look at. So I do want to say a huge thank you to everyone for coming out and spending some of your Tuesday night here with me, post-Formian Wars, to do a little bit more Thaumaturge. I'm going to have to go run around the apartment and see what the current state of said Formian War is. Hopefully, I've won at this point. And the only real question now is, do I go to the Celic tomorrow, or do I keep this a little longer? Because I like this for this game. It's the right look. And I kind of want to keep using it. But I did promise the Celic with aviators and a Hawaiian shirt, so, you know, I'm gonna have to go to that at some point. Just don't know if I'm gonna do it immediately or do one more day like this. The only good bug is a dead bug? Damn right, and we're doing our part. So, I'm gonna throw the social stuff out for people who care about that kind of thing. The Discord is out as well. It's built for lurkers. You can drop in. It won't inform anyone when you join. You can quietly drop in, get your emotes, vote in polls. That kind of thing if you want. Or you can be chatty. I'm plenty chatty. And there is the YouTube for anyone who needs to catch up on the VODs. Everything for this game is already up on that side at higher quality than we get on the Twitch side. So if you want to catch up, that is the place to do it. If you've enjoyed yourselves, by all means, please feel free to hit the follow button on Twitch or the subscribe button on YouTube. Come back again sometime. I'm live 3 to 4 nights a week typically. At least until my off season next month. So have a wonderful rest of your night, ladies and gentlemen. Take care, and I will see you tomorrow for more of the Thaumaturge. This is Zero out.